we're gonna do this on normal. I was like, Tia's taking. Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit of some. Well, I thought I had the Code Veronica outfit. No.
Is it because it's a new game?
Oh yeah, that's probably why. It would be on my other one, but like I said, I don't feel like dealing with Forest, so that's all right. We'll just go with this outfit. Anyway, yeah, my router was having some issues earlier, so I wanted to keep the stream, like, keep it on at the stream starting screen, just so I can make sure that my internet speed wasn't dipping. Because if it dips during the upload, that's not good.
Alpha team is flying around the
forest technology
situated in northwest Raccoon City.
All right, so the rules are obviously, as the thumbnail speaks for itself, the knife only and defense items only, no firearms.
Bizarre murder cases.
No guns of any sort.
Raccoon City.
No.
There are outlandish reports of families being
I feel un-American.
Exactly. We're doing it the British way.
Two-wheel.
The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Very British way.
No, you know what? I probably should have brought up a poll. I forgot about that. But, however, I'm probably going to let Rebecca die because I don't feel like dealing with that hunter. But if you guys want to go ahead and just cast your vote right now if you want me to save Jill or not, then by all means.
We continued our search for the other members.
Wolverine, I'm the hunter.
Nani says save Jill. Okay, got one in. Miguel, Alex, what do you gents say?
You could probably knife the hunter, to be fair. I think you could. It just might take a while of your health.
Yeah, that is true. I was going to say, Phoenix, you don't even count because we already know what your vote's going to be. Alex says save. All right, we got 2 saves. Remember, you clearly said Jill was definitely dying. So, well, yeah, I sort of changed my mind. I figured I'll let the viewers take the vote. Got an hour left of work. Nice. What you gonna do when you get home, Nani? Just gonna relax?
We did some. Well, I did some testing for T on T's behalf. While T was practicing this one, I experimented a bit with the different ends, and we found out that Jill being saved or dying doesn't change much.
No, it really doesn't. Big ups to you, Phoenix, for finding that out for me. Greatly appreciated.
No problem. But what I found was, if you save Jill on Chris's one, he does not cause the helipad tyrant to appear.
Which is good.
If you save Rebecca, he shows every time.
So hence,
you can say,
Rebecca's going to be the sacrifice tonight.
I don't know why it comes to Rebecca and only Rebecca, but yeah.
Nani says, I got some clothes to make. Super excited to get them done. Nice. Hey, by the way, I was going to say, you never sent me the link in Discord for your business.
I swear she did.
If you're still interested, of course. Like I said, I know wifey would love to look at that kind of stuff, so the offer's still there if you're interested.
I swear there was something in Discord. My wall.
Did I miss it? I have to check it. You know what? That might have been me.
I'm pretty sure you missed it.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking right now. Let me go. Oh shit! Yes, you did. That's my fault, Nani. I apologize. I didn't see the notification go off on the chat. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
No.
After the stream, I will definitely pass this along to the missus.
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris?
I think it's weird though, like in this game, how Rebecca is the thing that decides whether you or not you fight Final Tyrant.
Yeah, exactly. You would think it would be Jill, but apparently not. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I forgot to put on the door skip. Hold on a second. Let me open that up.
You have no idea how painful it was to play through this whole game.
Yeah.
to do the experiment with the doors. With the doors. It took me an eternity.
All right, door mode activated. You have to open up the file in order for it to work. All right, so I'm gonna grab the ink ribbon here.
Because I dropped a save right before entering that hunter room. So that's how much I had to go back when I finished it without saving either of them.
Just out of curiosity, how long did it take you to complete that run?
But 3-4 hours?
3?
And
That's
then,
not too bad.
And then add on about another hour or so going back. Mind you, I did it on real survival, so
Wesker?
some of that was
Jill?
going back and forth getting box items.
Oh yeah, inventory management.
Where did they go?
And again, I'm playing as Chris, so 6 slots.
That's one of the perks, I would say, with doing just the knife is that I always have a couple more spaces as far as my inventory is concerned.
Yeah, no gun, no ammo. Oh, and by the way, everyone, Richard is dying too. At least I hope he is. If you take Richard, I think you're a bit mad.
Alright, just want to get a little bit of practice in. I always like to get a little bit of practice.
You gonna try and kill this guy?
No.
I didn't think you were, because
Just want to get a couple practice shots. At dodging, of course, because I need as many healing items as I can in regards to Plant 42. I don't know how smooth it's going to be. I've been practicing. I really have. Hopefully it'll go smooth-ish.
you know one thing that actually might bite you in the butt.
What?
Auto aim.
Yeah, it could. However, I'm used to doing the auto aim.
No, I'm talking about Black Tiger.
Oh, yeah, that is true. And I can't turn that off, can I?
No. The only way to
Okay.
turn that off is to be on real survival. Or, not help your invisible enemy mode.
I'll have to wing it, I suppose.
You're gonna have to try and cut the web while being locked on to Black Tiger.
But then again, if I can get the Black Tiger, then I would say I'm pretty much close to the end. Sort of end game at that point, so.
Well, the only thing you'd have to worry about then would be Lisa, if Wesker doesn't help you enough.
Yeah, that is true. Well, like I said, I'll have a whole bunch of saves. That's why I'm trying to collect as many ink ribbons as I can.
Yeah, normal, you get plenty. You get way too much, I think.
Alright. This fool. I think I'm just gonna knife.
Yeah, there's no harm in knifing this one that. He doesn't come back as a Crimson anyway.
No. And then I can use the steps as my advantage. To my advantage. This is where auto aim does come into play. But
Yeah,
I would say
comes
the
in
camera
handy.
angle doesn't help much.
No, the auto aim is best. Who are you
But-
in Black Tiger?
He doesn't take that many
100%.
slashes.
No gasoline burns either. Of course.
Right. Now he says my dream was as a kid to be a design and make my own clothes. That's awesome that you live in your childhood dream. You ought to be proud of yourself for that. A lot of people have childhood dreams that they never, they never live out, so to speak. So that's pretty cool. Sure, what's your question, Miguel? Oh, Alex is working a night shift. Nice. What time are you getting off, Alex? I just wanted to step out and step back in so I can reset that zombie just in case he comes over here.
Yeah, I mean. He shouldn't really. If you want the white side, he tends to stay put, but most of the time.
I heard him grunt.
Well, most of the time.
Hope he didn't aggro towards me. Will I be able to use health sprays? Oh yeah, absolutely.
No way he's doing this, no heals.
Yeah, this, and nor will it ever be a no save, no damage run, or no damage in general. I'm not that good at this game.
And also some of this game is a little bit BS at times.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Plant 42. I practiced and practiced with that flipping plant. I don't know how people did the no save, no damage runs. I mean, they must know something that I don't.
What did they do with the knife?
Yeah, it was a knife. I can't remember the one YouTuber's name, but he did a no save, no damage run. I just looked. I mean, he was on point with everything. I don't know if he just is that good with the game or he practiced a whole bunch of times, but he was flawless.
Aoife? Would that be the name?
I think that's him, yeah.
Of course it's Aoife. Aoife, whatever you want to call it. Of course it's them.
Yeah, that guy, he's on a whole nother level.
He just puts a lot of time. He or she, we don't really know. He or she puts a lot of time into the games.
And they never do live streams, right? It's always just videos that they upload.
No, go on Twitch. They stream live on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Well, he never speaks on mic or anything, right?
I don't know.
In the city where I live, it got flooded by... Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. You said you're currently out of town. Is it because of storms or something?
I forgot that the koala was down normal as well. I'm so used to real survival that all these changes are... that all these things are a little bit alien. The extra items and stuff.
Okay, attending your cousin's wedding. Nice.
You ever give invisible mode a try?
I don't know. Kind of seems like it's something that wouldn't really be fun. You know what I mean?
Well, I did.
Teach their own, I guess.
I actually did it yesterday.
Did you really?
Yep, 100% in the game. That was my last achievement, was a physical enemy, so I just went for it.
How was it?
Not that bad, actually. The most annoying part by far was Yawn. Actually, Yawn was a really annoying sack of shit.
Yeah, I could see Yawn being a pain in the ass.
Yawn and Black Tiger were annoying. Because Black Tiger doesn't give you, he doesnn't give you any signs to where he is. Yawn does, but they're very subtle. You have to pay attention. But if you're fighting an invisible Yawn, you can see his saliva.
Oh, okay.
And you can also see that blood or pus or whatever it is that he leaks out of his tail when you stab him with it. I fought Yawn with a knife, by the way. 100%. I never use ammo on Yawn.
Damn, good for you. I know for a fact I couldn't.
So yeah, I basically stabbed an invisible Yawn to death.
Oh, guess what helped to mix these herbs? Okay.
I also had a ridiculous moment in the crypt with Lisa.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to send you a clip of it. It was ridiculous. She was right next to me and somehow didn't hit me, apparently.
Damn.
Wesker was shooting her constantly because the AI act like the enemies are invisible. They basically lock in. So like Rebecca was shooting tyrants constantly in that fight. You know what the worst enemy was, like, unironically? The chimeras. The chimera, that one chimera was one of the worst enemies they had to find in the game.
You know, oddly enough, that makes sense.
because he wouldn't do the he wouldn't grab me, so he kept like attacking me on the ground. I couldn't tell where the heck he was, if he was in front of me or behind me. So I actually ended up having to use a whole first aid spray on just one chimera. Which is embarrassing, but when you can't see the enemy, you know.
Oh yeah, true. But I mean,
And also,
whatever works.
it was also ridiculous to see Chris go flying from nothing. You know, like when Tywin charges at you on the helipad.
Yeah.
There's no sound cue. There's no visual cue. So all of a sudden, you're Chris and you just go flying across half the helipad.
Ooh, that was close. Almost ran the wrong way.
Right? Oh, I mean, you know, nothing too special other than invisible enemy mode being beaten.
That's pretty cool that you got that done.
I'm very hard as well, by the way.
God bless you.
I went all out. I did it on very hard mode with, well, there's no very hard mode, on hard mode with good ending
Oh,
pass.
damn.
I went all in.
That was close.
You wanna guess who I did it as?
Ooh.
Who do you think I picked? Out of the two.
Say what now?
Who do you think I picked when it was the Bunny World?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
I actually picked Chris.
Big Chris?
I picked Chris, yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, it would be your preference, right? I mean,
Yeah, I kind of prefer playing Chris's story over Jill's.
crap. You know what? I forgot to get the key.
I'm definitely in the minority there. Where I prefer to play as Chris over Jill in this game.
Which I mean, like, I can sort of understand that.
I know everyone likes Jill, but I don't know.
See, I know the dogs are going to come out. Oh well.
I mean, you'll never go back through that again, so who cares about the dogs?
Yeah, we'll just run them. Or do they jump through? When do they jump through the window? If you get the shotgun?
Second time through.
This is my second time now.
I don't know then. That's usually the second time you go through.
I want to say maybe if you get the shotgun, or maybe if I get this key. 'Cause I thought, like you said, I thought it was the second time. Oh, god dang it, the joystick.
It's what you said. Oh no, it didn't. Oh yes, it did.
All right, let's see if they come through this time.
See, that's why.
There they go. Okay, so it's the third time.
Deceptive. No, I always use the D-pad in this game, and there's reasons like that why the joystick is a pain in this game.
Yeah, you're probably right. I should have done that.
D-pad's way more consistent for me.
It is when you're trying to be precise.
Yeah, every single old game, every single one, I use the D-pad every single time. But honestly, on invisible enemy mode, it isn't actually as bad as you would think.
Okay, now before I knife these dogs, this is where I'm gonna drop my first save.
In case things go wrong out here, because they often do.
Just trying to knife it. It could get a little wonky. I'd like to knife it without dying. That would be a good thing, right?
It would be preferable, yeah.
Let me
Honestly,
see. Keep that.
I actually didn't kill that much in the mansion as normal. I actually just took bites. Because Chris is that much of a tank.
Yeah, he can
He's
take
on
some
very
hits.
Like even on hard, he can still take a bunch of hits. So I just pushed them off me. I actually didn't get grabbed that much. I was somehow able to dodge through most of the corridors with invisible zombies.
Alrighty, let's see if we can take down Cujo.
But But no, the invisible enemy achievement was the last thing I needed in this game to like 100% it. So I always did intend to go back and do it, and while you had me, well, not while you had me, while I was testing things, I was like,
There you go.
I'm gonna try.
I sort of motivated you to get it done.
Oh, it's yeah. I was always gonna do it. It was just a matter of when. But yeah, you got me to actually do it. I'm very hard as well. Well, why do I keep saying very? It's because it's a very easy difficulty. That's why I keep saying very hard. It's dance is so ridiculous. It's the to go around and
Got him. Nice.
Hitless as well.
You know, I gotta be honest with you, Phoenix. Knifing this damn dog seems like it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to shoot the one, and then you got a second one that pops out once you fire a weapon.
I think knifing is easier.
I cold-heartedly agree.
As long as you can see it.
Right.
I recommend trying them as well. I mean, it is a decent challenge.
Yeah, I might one day. I mean, if I get the knife challenge done, then maybe Invisible Enemy will be one I'll do next.
Honestly, it's just Black Tiger and Yawn. Those two are the most annoying.
Right.
You would think Tywin would be a bit annoying, but you can just magnum him.
So he's not that bad to take down in the lab?
You can see his reflection on the ground.
Oh, okay. So you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah, any enemy near a mirror, anything that can show the reflection, you have a massive advantage.
Gotcha. T, I have a question for Phoenix. Sure, what's your question?
You can also you can certain enemies you can see. Some of them. I already mentioned Yawn's saliva. You can see Yawn through his saliva.
So which are the enemies that you absolutely cannot see? The zombies and what else? Is that it? What about the Hunters, sharks?
Hunters. Oh, you can see them because they splash the water on them.
Okay.
They ripple the water. What else can you see? Hang on. No, the funny thing is, Lisa, she's mostly invisible until she does that thing with her back. You know, the parasites on her back. She's basically completely invisible. Who else? Hunters, they don't really show much either. Yeah, hunters are completely invisible. Until you shoot them. I think that's it. I think everything else... No, chimeras are invisible too.
Yeah, you said you had the hardest time with them, right?
Yeah, because they're completely invisible and they can go up and down. You don't know where they are.
Oh, gross.
Helipad Tyrant is also invisible. Black Tiger is also invisible. He gives you nothing to go on. Same with the spiders, actually. They give you nothing. But in total, what you can see, dogs. You can definitely see dogs because of their saliva.
Well, that's good. Because the dogs, I can see being a huge pain as well.
Who else? I think it's mainly just the dogs. Everything else is specific. Except for Yawn, because you can see his saliva. No, honestly, the Yawn fight took a lot out of me. Because normally you have to pay attention as it is to see where Yawn's coming from.
Right.
But you have to pay extra attention on invisible remote because of the saliva. It's really hard to see it coming from the left side.
Taking all these herbs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't even have enough space for them, there's that many.
I can squeeze through. I can take one here, and then I'll take the death mask, and then I'll drop this off in the inventory box.
I answered that already, Miguel. I'm alright. Nothing too special.
Only trouble here is trying to dodge this mofo, which the camera angle makes it extremely awkward. There we go, I got him.
I think Doesn't this guy change positions a little bit on hard? A little?
I don't recall.
Because he gave me no trouble.
To my recollection, I don't think he did, but he might have.
You honestly, there was only...
Oh, he said my question for Phoenix is, how are you?
Yeah, I answered already.
Oh, he did?
Twice. I'm fine.
Can you hear him in the chat, Miguel? He said that he had answered you earlier. I wasn't paying attention, though. Forgive me.
Do you know one room that was annoying? This old key room here. This was an annoying one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
I basically just I challenged the first guy, let him bite me, pick up the key, and challenged the second one, let him bite me too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going for a no damage run, I mean, yeah, who cares, right?
I was just trying to get it done.
Let me see. I need to go and replace my dagger. So I'm gonna pay a little visit to Forest real quick. And yes, we are gonna let Richie die.
Oh yeah, for sure. For the V-job. But you may as well trigger that now then and just waste a bunch of time and let him die.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. I think you have to waste about 6 minutes. But
It's like 5-6 minutes, yeah.
yeah, we'll go do that now.
Because obviously you can't progress until he dies.
Yeah, poor Richie. He must be sacrificed as well.
You.
This
Chris
hallway
Redfield,
actually gave me
Alpha
very
Team. We're here to rescue you.
little trouble. It gave me less trouble on his way than it does normally.
What the hell happened to you?
I just somehow charged through them all and barely got bit in this hallway. I have no idea how.
Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk.
And you know, he
He
wanted to
seems
someone
to have
else.
been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake.
All right, enough of that, Richie.
Just stop your nonsense. Do you all know something I actually managed to do, and I don't know how I did it now?
What?
Those snakes.
Oh yeah, the baby snakes. I completely forgot about it. How'd you deal with them? Did you get bit?
Dodged them every time.
Get out of here, really?
I don't know how, but I dodged them every time.
Oh crap.
I didn't get bit once by any of them.
Well, damn, lucky you.
I don't know how I did it. That's the thing, because they were invisible, I couldn't see what I was doing. I don't know how the heck I dodged them all.
Well, unfortunately for me, Phoenix, I don't get that lucky.
Like, I was thinking the entire time, like, when I was dodging zombies in the holes and dodging snakes and in that one area, I'm just like, how am I doing this? I wish, this is the one time I wish I wasn't playing Invisible Enemy, because I want to see what I'm doing.
That's all good, Miguel. Go ahead and plug that
Especially
phone up.
With Lisa as well, I wanted to see what I did with Lisa to somehow make her with me. Because I was right next to her, judging from Wesker shooting her and the blood coming out of her.
Now, did you use weapons or did you use knife only?
Oh, weapons, of course.
Okay.
Well, barely weapons. You can't even really say I used weapons because I barely shot anything.
I was gonna say, I bet that Ether dude probably did an invisible enemy knife only run. No one is as skilled as he is.
He's done invisible enemy no damage.
I figured.
And I can see how, to be fair.
I was just completely blown away the fact that he was able to knife Plant 42 with no damage.
There's probably, well, I mean, there is an immune spot that you mentioned.
Well, even with like those guaranteed spots, it's just so inconsistent because for me, it was like RNG. Sometimes where I would stand, I would say 90% of the time I was safe, even when Plant 42 opened up the core. Acid would not drip on me, but then there would be times where, like, out of nowhere, acid from the ceiling would hit me. And I don't understand how it happened, but it was just random shit like that.
Well, yeah, there's RNG, but you know, people like Ether, they find all the ways to guarantee that that doesn't happen. They find like consistent methods
Yeah.
to ensure that. random damage like that just won't happen.
Those guys are pros for sure.
I mean, once you learn the strats, you can guarantee it as well.
Ah,
You know, it's like trying to learn how to knife G1. Like, once you get that down, you're invincible.
well, damn! I kind of used all my damn.
Oh, I
Look
saw
at all those
messing around
daggers I
there.
used. I got none now. You sons of bitches.
Yeah, take that grenade off immediately.
Fuckers.
One of the worst holes in the game. No, honestly, I think you could actually. I could probably do like a invisible enemy one, no damage. If I were to knock enemies down and then come back and burn them,
Yeah.
because you don't actually need to really guess where you killed them. They have the blood pool up here underneath them.
Well, I'd say we got a good amount of healing items.
And also, I'm not 100% sure on this. Take this with a grain of salt. But I think invisible enemy mode might up the crit rate a bit.
You think so?
I think it does a little, because I got a few crits, like a lot more crits than I would normally get.
You know, another thing with that guy we're talking about, Ether, when he does his runs, I'm almost positive he's just probably doing the same thing that that guy Carcinogen does, and they play at like 120 frames on their PC, which I'm sure ups the damage that the knives can do.
I don't know if that happens here, but like FPS has an undeniable effect. We all know this. Like Resident Evil 2 remake, the knife gets buffed to an insane degree at 120 FPS.
Yeah.
Village as well actually has some FPS things. If you're playing Village and you set your FPS to 30, you can actually squeeze by a lot more enemies than you normally would be able to. Just because you're on 30 FPS. Do you remember the blood cellar area?
Yeah, I believe so.
With all those zombie things, whatever they call them in that game. I don't know what the hell they call them, but you know what I'm talking about. Those folk. If you set FPS to 30, you can actually squeeze by all of them.
No kidding, really?
Yeah, you don't have to shoot them. I've done it myself on PC. You don't have to shoot them. There's one attack you have to avoid, and that's it. Everything else you will squeeze by or run by, just because you're on 30 FPS.
Nice.
Same thing in the Resident Evil 4 remake. There's one night, like whenever you swap, like you probably don't really remember this, but if you remember, when you control Ashley, there's that one night.
Oh fuck! You let a dog in here? I thought you just got the jump scare. No.
No, you let the dog in.
Oh damn!
You're thinking of the original.
Oh damn it! You know what? I'm gonna load back in because I lost all those daggers. The hell with that. I'm gonna start back.
Of the original thing.
Ain't that
the original
bitch?
Jump scare.
I thought you just got a jump scare with the HD remaster. Really, the flipping dogs come in?
That's the original, T.
Son of a bitch.
The original, you get the jump scare, and they basically shut the door on the dog's face. But in the remaster, those dogs come through. Yeah, so was I, Nani. So was I.
You were wondering, damn, you knew that too, Nani? Damn, I guess it was just me.
I'm so confused by what the hell you were thinking.
Oh, damn. All right, well, hard lesson learned. Hard lesson learned. Okay, well, that was your regular T-Row moment. There you go. You're welcome, everybody.
We are gonna have those in Plan 42. You do not need to do them now. I'm so confused after that. What were you thinking, man?
I was just trying to waste some time. I think we had like another, what, 3 more minutes until Richie dies, so.
I mean, we do, but well, we did. As soon as you get the armor key, just go straight down, pick that cutscene, then do everything else. And also, for the love of God, do not let another zombie into that hallway. Don't let all 3 of them in.
There we go. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna bring some positivity into that hard lesson learned. I got more practice knifing this dog. There you go.
Clutching at straws.
Between 6 and 12 inches of rain in Brownsville and really close cities and towns. Damn, that's a lot of rain. Holy moly.
What do you like, Pete?
Can't believe I did that.
That might be a clip. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't think I've ever friggin' opened up that door before.
No.
I could have friggin' sworn that you just get the jump scare. Or I didn't know that the actual dogs rush the damn room.
In the original, they don't.
Oh, this is great.
You're thinking it was just like the original.
Nani says that was a good laugh for sure. Well,
At
at least everyone got a laugh out of it. That's good.
I'm just like, what the hell are you doing?
What can I say? I always aim for entertainment for everybody.
I mean, that's one way to do it. This time, don't burn all the daggers, and this time go.
I must admit, I'm actually quite embarrassed. I swear I did not know.
How did you know this game's been out for 20 plus years? Oh, sorry about that, by the way. Apologies, made you feel quite a bit older.
That's alright, I'm used to it.
Yeah, the fact that this game's been out for nearly 20 years. Oh, no, over 20 years now. There's something.
Well, yeah, this one came out in what, 2000, what, 2?
2000, I think it's 2002, yeah.
2001, 2002, something like that.
Something around there, yeah. And just to think next year Resident Evil's gonna be 30 years old.
Jeez, isn't that insane? 30 friggin' years.
And then we have that weird spot in the middle where we get Resident Evil 6.
Ugh, try not to even think about that.
And then we have that other weird spot where we get Village. Can anyone tell me what Village was meant to be? Does anyone know what Village was meant to be?
What was it meant to be?
What is it, even? Never mind what was it meant to be, what is it?
In my opinion, I think it was just like a failed attempt to maybe bring action and horror together, possibly. They failed miserably, but...
Also, go and trigger Witchy now, before you do any of this.
Trigger the what?
Go trigger the Witchy cutscene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Then do all this.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Just
yeah,
one
let's go do
straight
that.
down. Yeah, just one straight down, straight back.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Kill some time. Good thinking, sir.
I mean, sure, this is a waste of time, but it's gonna waste even more time.
Well, I'm sure as fuck not opening up that damn door to my... Well, to,
No, open it
right
up
in front of Chris.
Hey, that was with Jill as well, by the way.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's Jill or Chris?
Yeah, both of them did all again. What? I'm so confused with what you were thinking opening that door.
I was just about to say, don't open that door. No, no, never again. Jesus, that moment will forever be drilled in my friggin' head. That's for sure.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't open that door.
Yeah, no kidding.
You should have listened to Wesker's warning.
That's what Wesker really... Wesker should have said that in this game. Because the dogs really will come through the fucking door.
I just wish it would have 1-on-1 in. Can you imagine that in like 5 of them? And 5 dogs are flooding that main hall.
Holy moly. Okay. Examine, get this.
I don't think I'll forget that for a while. That was too funny.
Definitely a clippable moment, huh? Clippable.
I don't know. I don't know if it's ever gonna be you just standing in front of Iron doing nothing.
Yeah, that is true. I
then,
mean,
yeah.
that was pretty good. Nani said me neither. Oh, jeez.
We're gonna have to bring it up every now and again, just to remind him. I'm like, hey, remember that one time you stupidly opened the front door?
No, you should troll me every time I play this game or even the original. Just like don't open that door.
I mean, the original doesn't do anything. It's just a cussing and a jump scare.
Yeah, still, you'll still be breaking my balls.
I mean, we could do that as a team effort. What a mess. That's gonna haunt me. Well, I say haunt me. It's gonna like linger in my mind for the rest of this.
You're never gonna forget it.
Nope. Just like I'll never forget the Cove Largo incident.
Oh god, with Alexia.
Alexia, yeah.
Alexia.
Back in the early days.
I forgot I can kind of bait him to one side of the wall and sort of like just run around. The hallway's big enough. Okay. Put that there. Put our mist there.
Like, genuinely, whenever that happened in Cove Largo, you were so cocky.
I was. I
You
was
were
a cocky
so
little
cocky.
shit. I'll be honest.
It's like, I haven't died at all. Yeah, Alexia won't be the death of me. And like, Alexia's gonna be the
Yeah,
death
sure
of
as shit, she kills me.
I think it is a bit BS though, her insta grab kill.
Yeah, I don't think they should have made it like that. Even though, I mean, to be fair, you can always just continue and then you start right there again. So, I mean, you got that.
I mean, in the battle mode, Wesker might actually have to knife the woman.
Yeah.
So, like, when they have knife only in
shit.
mind, the fact
Might
that
help
she can
to turn it.
insta kill you from a grab, I think it's a bit bullshit. Still a great game though. Just some dodgy boss design here and there.
Okay.
Also, while you've been practicing knife only mode, I also went back to another Resident Evil game.
Which one?
It's very similar to this one.
What, 0?
Zero.
Ugh. How was that?
Fine. I did the, I've actually almost 100%, but I'm like 99.7 away.
No kidding, are you really?
I have one achievement left.
Which one do you have to do?
Do you remember the Leech Hunter mode?
Yeah, I think, you or someone else was talking about that. That's how you get the, whatchamacallit?
Infinite ammo
The,
stuff,
yeah, infinite ammo.
One achievement down, that's it. I just have to go through the mold and collect all
I didn't
leeches
like
of one color. So I have to do one and get all greens or all blues.
that. Jesus. I did not mean to do that.
That's the last achievement though. I've done everything else. Just that one achievement that I have 100% at 0 as well as the game.
God. Well, I'm using all my daggers anyway. Jesus.
And you're getting unlucky here.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well.
I was about to say unequip that grenade. You need that for Crimson Boy.
Yeah, if I use that on a zombie, I'll have to friggin' knife him. And I don't want to do that just yet.
Also, you might get unlucky and he slashes you a few times. I've been getting more unlucky recently. On Visible Mode, he slashed me like once or twice before grabbing me.
Does he really?
No, it's RNG, I just got unlucky.
You know what? We're gonna hang out here for about 4 minutes. Where we're safe.
The time should be nearly up.
We're gonna put this in here as a little
Should be.
souvenir.
No. You can actually use that yourself if you get bit by your own.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I don't think I will.
You shouldn't, but you can keep it.
Yeah, I'll keep it in there. Just in case.
I mean, it saves you having to control Echo and not being able to do anything other than one.
Let's see. What time is it? It's 9:37 where I'm at. So at 9:40 we'll head back. We'll go and get it.
So,
I'll take advantage of this and go take a pee break while I can. Be right back.
Chris just stared at the wall for like 5 minutes. Apparently he's really into the walls in this movie for some reason. If I could take control of the game right now, I would send him to that front door and immediately open it again. He just comes back to that main hall with a dog again. Or put him right in front of it and thinking he just presses interact immediately as soon as he comes back for some reason. What else is there to do? We're gonna have to throw him with that door somehow. Even Chris is getting impatient. Begging, okay, this stinks. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything you can do like that in Zero. If I could set him up, I would. Believe me, I would set him up. Because Zero has a few opportunities like that where you can set that person up who has no idea what they're doing. If you know Zero, you know what I mean? Like you can send Billy into a certain place and Rebecca, and you set them up for a time of hell. It would be cruel, but it would be a fun cruel for us. I mean, he hates Zero badly, even though Zero is not that bad. Zero is one of those games where once you know it, it's one of the most fun games I think you can play. But if you don't know the game,
Okay.
you're gonna hate it. You will hate Zero because you don't know it.
Yeah, like I said, that's one game I'm probably gonna try to get into eventually. I know I keep saying that, but I definitely will at some point.
Hey, if you really want me to, I can guide you through it. Because Zero is one of those games that if you don't have a guide for it, it's fucked. If you're going in blind.
Also had to put some eye drops in my eyes because ever since I had the LASIK surgery, God, it's over 10 years ago now, but my eyes just get so damn dry. And to my understanding, when you get the surgery, it kind of, the laser, when it corrects the lens or whatever, destroys a lot of your tear ducts. So you don't produce as much moisture as you do naturally.
It's not that surprising, honestly.
Okay, he's dead. Sorry, Richie. Oh, still says better go get serum. Damn it. Oh.
Interact with his corpse.
I have to check his corpse.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's dead.
You have to,
Nice.
like, confirm the death. It just makes you wonder where Rebecca disappears to.
Yeah, I was wondering. I said, where the hell's Rebecca at?
It makes it look like she's murdered him. Like, well, Chris isn't coming, let me just stab him or something, or just shoot him.
Ring around the rosy.
So honestly, another problem I think, not with Zero really, but with this game, it just undoes a lot of Zero, which makes Zero pointless.
There we go. Now I don't have to worry about dodging 2 zombies in this small ass room.
Like, to me, Zero is a fun game once you know it. If you don't know Zero, you will find it annoying and unbearable.
Yeah,
But another
it's
problem is,
and the storyline's kind of shit too. So that doesn't help either.
and the good parts are kind of undone by this game's existence, because anything good that's with Rebecca, it's gone
Right.
because they are unacknowledged by this game. Like Rebecca has to fight through like 5 bot hunters, and she cowers from 1 in this game.
Hmm.
She fights a tyrant, for God's sake, cowers to 1 hunter.
Jeez. And how do you now? What is that one monster? It's a leash monster, but you can't kill it. It keeps coming back.
You can kill it.
You can kill it?
You can.
How?
They're just very tanky. Molotovs.
Oh, okay. So fire
Only
kills
from
it.
fire. But you're better off avoiding them, because I found the Molotovs to be very unreliable.
Do you essentially just like chuck it at him?
Yeah, but it's very clunky and unreliable. Honestly, once you know Zero, you can actually avoid most of them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There's only 2 of them that are really annoying.
Yeah, the one time that I played that, the one that was just constantly just stalking you, it just drove me up a wall. Couldn't stand that flipping thing.
Which one?
I couldn't even tell you where it was at. It was a long time ago.
Sure.
Like, I got to the point
But don't
where
get
I
too carried
know Zero really well. That the leech men. How much of a problem? There's only 2 that can really be a problem, but those 2 can be just avoided, or you take an occasional hit or an occasional grab, and this is whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you want to kill them, you would use fire. Which is also bad because on hard, you only get 6 flame rounds, and you don't want to use the flame rounds on them.
And then the final boss is just one big leech, right?
Yeah, that final. The first phase of the final boss.
What the?
What happened here?
You'll see. I swear I didn't get enough grace to run past them.
Chris!
Bastard.
Nah, sometimes they
I
do
think I
grab.
got it.
Sometimes they do grab very quickly.
That's alright. It's not like we're lacking healing items.
The first phase of the final boss is fine. You can actually loop it around one part of the arena and just shoot it with the pistol. It's actually pretty easy. It's a bit hard to get the setup by because you have to get your AI partner out of the way. But once you get the AI partner out of the way, if you just use your main character and just loop it around and shoot it with the pistol, it'll die. Pretty easily.
Oh, okay.
The second phase is the annoying part. Because you pretty much just have to be a distraction.
Then you have
And
to
the
deal
boss
with
is
that
so
friggin' what is it, that centipede that in that little pool, that empty pool area?
That's fine. That enemy's fine. Again, just shoot it. Like pistol it or grenade it if you want to, but you have way more time than you think you do.
Hmm.
You should be concerned about the bat, but the bat is actually okay as well. Remember how I said you get like 6 flame rounds, but you don't want to use them on the leechman?
Right.
You use it on the bat. Because if you set it up right, you can actually stun lock the bat to death. It takes 4 napalm rounds. If you set it up right, you could stun lock it to death, and it takes 4 shots, and that's it. Bat's gone. The most annoying boss in the game is dead because you stun lock it.
Well, being able to stun lock it's good. It's a good thing.
And then the scorpion. You remember the scorpion on the train?
Yeah, that scorpion's easy. I do know you can cheese that one. I do remember that.
The knife. The knife, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tyrant. Do you remember the Tyrant fight? The first one specifically?
I don't know.
It's easy as well. It's pish easy. You just let you keep going from side to side, and you dodge on his weak arm side, so you dodge to his weak side. It's very similar to Super Titan in Resident Evil 2, where you stay to one side.
Oh, really?
You just dodge down. Yeah, it's really easy. And then the only real boss that I still struggle with, because I think it's a little bit bullshit at times, it's the final fight, where you basically have to distract him constantly. That's the one fight I think is annoying and bad design.
You know, honestly, even in this game, especially the original, I just don't think Yawn's body and his moving mechanics is just too big for these rooms. That's why he's so wonky and so easy to dodge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with all the obstacles in the way in the original. Like, they even opened up the room and they still not really built for this.
So I would say either they should have made him smaller, which probably wouldn't have been very good, or I don't know, maybe make the room wider or make him more elusive. Maybe, hell, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ever did this game in the RE engine. They actually just cut Yawn out.
I wouldn't want him cut, but that's the thing. If you cut Yawn out of this, then it's like you're doing the same thing that they did to RE3 remake. You're cutting out a huge. Yawn's like big part of this game.
He's massive, yeah, but at the same time, I can see them doing that so easily. Because it's too hard to like animate him. It's too hard to make him work, so they just cut him out.
Right.
I'm not saying that I want Yawn cut out if they ever did this game in the RE engine, but I can see them doing it. Just because of like, we can't be bothered to animate this giant snake. Again, don't want it to happen, but I can very easily see it happening. You trying to work out inventory space here?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the key first, then drop my save.
You literally can't get at the typewriter because I have bloody key.
All right, that's better.
That's a pain.
All right, we're getting closer and closer to Plant 42.
I guess you still prefer playing as Jill, like, despite all the time you spent recently playing this Chris.
Well, I mean, it depends on what I'm doing. I mean, honestly, I like both characters. They both have their strengths and weaknesses, I guess. I would say, but as far as like having fun, you know, shooting weapons and shit like that, I mean, obviously I'm gonna go with Jill. Just because she has better weaponry.
Yeah, I always prefer Chris. Again, minority, me for sure, but I prefer Chris.
So let me ask you, so what's your reasoning for preferring Chris?
I don't know, I just find Chris more fun.
More of a challenge?
Probably that to a degree. Yeah, I actually really don't know why I prefer Chris over Jill. I think it actually might be because Jill just has more cutscenes to skip. That might be the reason why.
Yeah, it could be a reason. Could be a good reason.
He has more cutscenes to skip and she has more human interaction in general, whereas Chris is mostly a lone warrior. That's probably the reason why. You know, Jill constantly has to deal with fucking Barry.
Yeah, the Barry interactions is kind of like meh. You know?
That's probably why, actually. That's why I prefer Chris. He doesn't have to deal with a character assassinated Barry. There you go, there's my reason. I don't have to deal with an annoyingly mischaractered Barry.
Like I said, if I want simplicity and a little bit more of a challenge, you know, test my shitty inventory management, then of course I'll go with Chris. But if I want to have some fun and just annihilate some zombies and monsters, then of course I'm gonna go with Jill because she has the better weapons.
And of course she completely skips one boss fight.
Yeah.
But you also managed to get the most powerful gun in the game that isn't the rocket launcher as well.
It's true. That is true.
That probably magnum.
All right, there you go. Eat that.
Yeah, the slash. Yeah, he slashed you as
Got
well.
one
It's just
slash,
RNG what
but
he does.
that's okay.
Yeah, it's just very RNG is what he does.
We
You
can
can't
live with
really
that.
ult him. I'm wondering if you charge at him, would that make him growl a bit more? Would he just slash you on the way there?
I mean, honestly, from practicing a little bit, I found more consistency with just standing still and letting him come to you. I mean, either he's going to grab it or he's going to slash, but running to him, I notice he slashes more. Maybe it's just me. That's what I found.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is actually a thing, like he slashes more if you run it, if you charge at him.
Which kind of makes sense if you're thinking about like his mechanics.
I think it probably is that. Especially how if you wanted them, they tend to like slash, then grab.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Jill has the grenade launcher, so she can just shoot that at him.
I'll tell you what though, doing these knife only runs, it's really got me shown great appreciation for weapons, like especially when it comes to taking on Plant 42, like how easy Plant 42 is with a weapon.
Especially a Magnum.
Yeah.
Again, after that whole thing, like I'm struggling to see a use for the Magnum beyond Plant 42. Like it destroys Plant 42, but what else do you need it for? Other than Tyrant. But even then, if you use it for Tyrant, you can just stab Tyrant in the shin.
Very true.
Obviously, I didn't do that when he was invisible, because like, you can't see when he's turning. So I didn't do that. I didn't knife Tyrant and the knife in the invisible one. No way in hell was I doing that.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. What's up, Mr. Riley? How you doing this fine Friday?
I knifed the dog and I knifed John. I think those are the only two things I knifed.
You know, another thing I noticed maybe it's with Chris and not so much with Jill. With Chris, every time I ran through here with the crows, they didn't fly off and try to go after me. Now I would say either it's because it's Chris or I don't have the wind crest.
Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if the wind quest actually ups the aggression just because you're going for the Magnum. I think the reason why they are so aggressive is because you're going for that Magnum. I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense, huh? Watching for a bit now, just getting into bed. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Just relaxing. Hopefully I can smoothly get past this knife only challenge.
I'm still confused on how this laser dodge works. That's wholly FPS, if anything is.
Though I'll say, Mr. Riley, it hasn't been too smooth so far. I've had some hiccups already, but it's okay. I'm not concerned with that. I'm more concerned. The biggest hiccup or biggest problem of this entire run is without a doubt going to be Plant 42.
In fact, that guy's just going to be a pain because, again, all the way, you're going to lock onto him instead of trying to slash the web.
Because I can push it and just continue knifing and use just a boatload of healing items, but I honestly would rather knife it and use maybe one or two, so I might have a few restarts, which I'm okay with.
There's a way to get by at least without having to do that as well. I don't know how it works though.
Yeah,
like I've seen people just punch straight through it. That's probably FPS effective.
Yeah, possibly. This is the only way I've ever known. Just kind of bait her into a swing and then you have to wait a second because with her arms, when they swing back, they can still hit you.
Yeah, they still have the hitbox though.
You have to wait for her to do her complete attack animation. On knife, I got up to the garden house myself. I struggled a lot just with the coffin crimson. Yeah, he could be a pain in the ass. I'll be facing that the next time I do a true knife only run. That's when I'll be using no defense items whatsoever.
But that guy is just not made to be knifed. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
he
work.
really
Like the
wasn't.
mechanics of a knife, the mechanics of a knife in this game just do not work when you're trying to knife him.
Yeah, that was one of those things that just wasn't meant to be.
And yet they put a knife only in this. It's used in this game and they try and make you knife him. There's probably a way to get him caught in animations or like dodge him, of course, but like.
You know what's crazy though? When they designed this game, they had knife only challenge in mind because they made every enemy, or they made this entire game possible with just the knife.
Which is more than can be said for other games. Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, they did not want you doing knife only in that game.
Resident Evil 5 as well. Even though I like Resident
Was
Evil
4
5,
even
but
is
still.
4 even possible to do knife only, or is it just utterly impossible?
Nah, you have to shoot some things. Either you have to shoot or you have to use flashbangs. Either way, it's not knife only.
Knife only in tank would be next to impossible, I reckon. That free cam is God sent. I could see that.
I mean, so far, I'm going to find knife only, but that's because the knife is so stupidly overpowered in that game.
Yeah, out of this world, OP.
The only worst spots in that one would be Tyrant, Nosferatu, and Alexia. Everything else will mostly be okay, though. I think probably the worst one for knife only would definitely be the OG3. If you're talking classic Resident Evils, Resident Evil 3 original would probably be the worst one just because of Nemesis.
Oh yeah, having to fight him every time. Oof.
Not even every time, just that one fight. In the acid room. If you don't use the acid, for instance. Because if you don't use the acid, you're on a time limit. You're on a 3-minute time limit, and by the time... and the knife does like 7 damage for a 900 damage... for a 900 hit point health pool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see what the problem is there? You see what the problem is there?
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Like a 3.5 minute timer, 900 HP to take away with a weapon that does 7 damage per slash.
I think I have all the ink ribbons I'm gonna need now, to be honest.
It's possible to do that, but I only know one person who's done it. But I never completed death on a range mode.
I want that spider to stay right there on the door. That's the best way to have him.
I mean, OG2 as well would be bad. Then I guess they'll get in original 2. It's in all of them, actually. Except for Code Veronica, I think. I think Code Veronica just has the most OP knife by default.
Alright, we are racking up the healing, aren't we?
Zero's knife is absolute shit, though. You remember Zero's knife?
I don't remember Zero's knife. Was it dog shit? Worse than this one?
It was good for one boss. I think so, yeah. It was good for one boss, and that is it. So I don't think it's even really the way the knife is weak. I think it's just the enemies it's put up against. The enemies were not made to be knifed, really.
Mm.
Like, how do you knife a giant bat in the sky, for instance?
Yeah, you got a point there. Okay, I am going to use a hand grenade on this one zombie in here, just so I don't have to worry about him. I can get better peace of mind. Enjoy.
So weird because like this game and Zero's design philosophy is like so opposite. This game was made possible in Knife Only. Zero, it was made specifically to feel impossible in Knife Only.
Yeah, some games they made it for it, then others they just simply just didn't.
Like Resident Evil 5 is impossible in Knife Only. There will be some enemies that you just have to shoot and you cannot get around that. You have to shoot them or flashbang them, and either way, it is not a Knife Only.
Yeah, see, I think with any Resident Evil game, they should always make it knife only, just because the challenge is kind of like, you know, a tradition, so to speak.
Well, Resident Evil 3 remake wasn't really made for it either, was it?
Can you do knife only with RE3? You can't, can you?
I think you can, but it's just...
You have to use that
annoying.
hot dogger, right?
You don't have to, but if you don't, you're in for a round of hell. And obviously you're doing Final Nemesis the brutal, annoying way where it takes 10 minutes. Because you can't you can't knife the weak points, so you're pushing them in, you're pushing the badges in like slowly over the course of like 10-15 minutes.
Right.
It's possible knife only, it's just not very fun knife only. It's like Village. It's possible knife only. There's not a single enemy that you really have to shoot. But it is far from fun.
Alright,
Because
getting
Village is the
close.
one. Village is the one game where the boss takes 15 minutes to kill with a knife.
Are you talking about Mother Miranda?
Well,
Oh, Moreau. Oof, yeah. 15 minutes?
50.
On 50. Ooh, on Village of Shadows?
Oh yeah, with Village channels. I think on hard as well, because I'm not sure if his health really changes that much.
God, 50 minutes of night. That would just be utterly annoying.
So either you use that lightsaber or you use Chris's knife. Otherwise you're stuck there for like an hour. No, sorry. No, I'm wrong. 50 minutes is with Chris's knife. It takes almost like an hour. I think it takes more than an hour to kill with the normal knife.
But at the same time, I understand why people do it. Get like those bragging rights. So, I get it.
I mean, bragging rights or not, it's still not fun. I just wouldn't have the patience to deal with a roll for like an hour straight. And then if you fail, that's another hour.
Ugh.
I don't like Village enough to do that. I barely like Village enough to play and not frequently, never mind do a knife only for hours on end.
Okay, so what valve do we have?
Don't check it, don't check it. Just see if you can guess it. Or am I too late to say that because you're bad?
Yeah, alright,
Yeah, I'm
check
too
that.
late. Oh well.
Valve number 3.
Oh well. Yeah, stream today. Copy that. I'm gonna just get it every now and then. A little bit of tension because this area would need it. This puzzle is so simple.
On hard mode, it's kind of hard to guess because the timer, the percentage goes up so much faster, or
Not
increases that
much
much
of a difference,
faster.
It's not that much of a difference. It's... I don't think on hard mode changes that much.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oh wow, it does change that much. Wow, that is so.
Yeah, that's on normal.
That's so. What the hell? You'd have been 50 by now. Oh, that is slow. Jesus, that hasn't even reached 50. I feel ripped off. I feel scammed. It's so slow. You'd have to actually try to die there.
Yeah, you'd have to really give it a lot of effort. For sure. What do we got? What do we got? 2 green herbs. I'll take that.
Also, you know, this game was kind of hard to play just because of the bloody doors. There's so many doors.
Yeah, there's so many doors, and if you don't have door skip, it's just the door opening animation is so. They should have gave the option of door skip for the console version. They really should have.
Wow. I'm a console, remember?
And I'm assuming you finished yours on Xbox, right?
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna stick it in the full screen and head off when I'm ready. Oh yeah, no problem, Mr. Riley. Hope you have a good night and hope you sleep well. Thanks so much for checking it out, coming by and shooting the breeze.
Really, really weird.
That might be an American saying. You might not have heard of that in the UK. You ever heard of that saying? Phoenix, shooting the breeze?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have. Something often used over here, though.
Alright, we got the key.
Well, very soon there's a potential roadblock.
Possibly.
You're almost there.
Just gotta run, drop my save, and grab all my healing items and have at it. Well, first I have to do the V-Jolt with Rebecca, but
oh, that's annoying. You're gonna have to V-Jolt every time, aren't you?
shit, yeah, you know, I forgot about that. I probably would have been better off saving Richie, huh? Can I save with Rebecca? Or I can't?
I don't think you can.
Well, shit.
Is there ink ribbons in that room or normal?
I don't remember.
So there is, leave them there. That might be the only way she can save. If she.
Well, wait a minute. Wait, you do the V-Jolt with... Damn. No, I don't. Shit, yeah, but...
No, you go in there and then you can't save anymore. Unless you
Yeah.
save as Rebecca. It actually might have been better to let Richie die then.
Yeah,
Let him live even.
I completely forgot about that. Shit.
Like you get a weaker Plan 42, but you have to go back and do that constantly every time. How did you not get that happen? Get that to happen in your testing? Oh, your
I
testing,
saved
even.
Richie because I completely forgot about that.
Oh, alright.
So, yeah.
Well, first of all, check for spare ink ribbons lying around. There's
Well,
somewhere, anyway.
I took the ones that were in the save room. It's
But
in the
is there
item
any
box,
in
so
the
I don't know
box?
if maybe you could take them out as Rebecca.
No, I don't think she gets Chris's items. I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I'm pretty sure if you open that box with Rebecca, there's nothing in there.
Oh, damn. Let me go. I forgot about the red book. Let me go do that.
You have to check that bathroom and hope that there's an ink ribbon in there or normal, and then just leave it there. Do not pick it up.
Which bathroom? Right before 42?
No, just in that room in general. If there's an ink ribbon in there, because there's a typewriter there, but no ink ribbon on hard. So maybe there's an ink ribbon there on normal.
Shit, I don't know. We're about to find
There's
out.
definitely no ink ribbons. There's definitely no ink ribbons in the medic room or the B-job room. Again, if there is, you cannot pick these ink ribbons up, otherwise you shoot yourself in the foot.
Would there one be in here?
Maybe.
Nothing here. Let me drain the tub. I don't think there's anything in here on normal, but we'll look.
I think there is. Maybe there's ink ribbons on the
No.
bed or by the typewriter.
No. Okay. Let's check over here. No.
None.
None. I think I only get one shot at this. No pressure. Oh, damn. You're right. I did shoot myself in the foot. Shit.
Unless there's another ink ribbon location somewhere. Is there one? Is there a viable one that you can get to? As Rebecca, I don't think there is. Because you can't leave the guardhouse. Wait, is there any in the spider room?
I don't know.
That might be your best bet. If there's one there, then you can get there as Rebecca.
I don't believe there is.
Unless there is a normal. It's a long shot, but I mean, it might be the only hope. It's amazing how you pick it up. Wait,
What, over here?
is there an ink ribbon?
No.
Like the spider room where you get the book, yeah.
Alright, let's check the
like-
spider room.
The last hope, which I don't think is the case, but it is maybe an ink ribbon on that display area. You know, in between the 42 room and the storage room. I doubt there's one there though. Yeah, I think this is a situation where you shot yourself.
No, I
In
don't
the
think
foot.
there's one over here.
What about up?
No, just
then
a green
not up.
herb there. Oh, up the
And then
steps?
other one- Yeah, up the steps. That's the only other place I can think of.
I don't think so. I think this is where you just... No.
Get the hint, yeah.
Well, shit. Fuck.
Bean job mixed in every time, then yeah, basically you do it in one go, or else we're gonna be stuck here making bean job for the rest of the day.
Okay, he didn't get me. I thought he poisoned me for a second. Alright, well, let's get the,
Right, well, this is gonna be annoying.
Shit.
Oh dear. You picking up the ink ribbons in the guardhouse has actually screwed us over.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I hate that I can't put him back.
Where's the most recent save?
It was before Crimson Head.
Oh god, no, forget that then. We'll go all the way back for
Yeah,
that.
that's okay. Well, I'm gonna make do.
Nah, if it was close, I would say load it back up and just don't pick those up, but...
Yeah.
Unless there's one on that display area, but I really don't think there is. I think it's just that pistol clip. Right,
Alright,
well...
Just for
constant
shits and
bean job
kicks,
will come
I'm
up.
going to drop the ink ribbons back off in the box and then grab all my healing items.
I think you have to do that every time too. Oh no. This is gonna be constant back and forth if you mess up.
Again, no pressure.
Oh, do one. Actually, this is all the motivation to do it first time.
We're gonna find out.
To do it first time. Yes.
All right.
Go.
So, obviously, we don't need the mansion key anymore.
You don't really need anything, do you?
Drop that
Just-
off.
All years. I'm gonna mute up a bit, by the way. I'll be right back. No pressure.
Okay, no, you're fine. I'm gonna pour myself
I
a
mean
drink
for
before
the-
I get this one started.
I mean, for the fight. No
Oh,
pressure for the fight.
get those herbs. These are just These are double herbs. Yeah, that should be fine.
Rebecca! It's no use!
Okay, so we got possible combinations. Let's try 365. Okay, that's not it. Let's try 356. That's not it either. 536. Whoops. 536. Then we got 563. That's not it. And 635. There we go. All right, let's make us some V-Jolt. All right, so we gotta get umbrella number 3 and water. No, where's number 3? There we go. And we get some water. V-Gel sounds like an energy drink. Honestly, Alex, they probably should have made an energy drink called V-Jolt. That would have been pretty cool, huh? All right, then we gotta mix 4 with yellow number 6. And that gives us number 10. And then we got to take yellow, number 6, and water. Yellow, number 6, and water, and that gives us number 7. Okay, then we got to mix 7 and 10, and that should give us 17. And then mix 17 with number 3. And that gives us V-Jolt. Right. Any chance there's an ink ribbon in here? Guess not.
Nope. No ribbons. You have royally good us to a deadlock.
Flock.
A deadlock of endless repeatedness if you mess it up once.
Oh, I can't even get into the save room. It says I have to hurry.
Of course you can. Rebecca!
Damn it, Rebecca.
That's how they get around you opening up the iron boxes with Rebecca then. They don't even let you get to it.
Fuckers. Okay, well.
That means iron boxes are entirely alien to Rebecca then.
Yep. You will not get anything.
Because in Zero she doesn't have them either.
Yeah, so I guess it makes sense, right?
Unless of course you can trick the game by getting Chris poisoned by Yawn and then she can open the iron box there. That's the only time she can interact with one.
Damn, this sucks.
Just don't mess it up. Just don't die, T.
Easier said than done. Oh, where am I going? I need to go here. Forgot where that little room is for a second.
I believe the just get good phrase comes in right about now.
Talk
Don't
about
die,
pressure.
bro. Just don't die. Just don't get hit. Technically, this is Arby's Veil as well. You're playing as Rebecca. Technically, it's Arby's Veil.
Damn. Okay, well, I am gonna shoot myself a little rum before I start this shit because I need something to little calm the nerves a little bit. So give me just 2 minutes. I will be right back.
So the appropriate thing to do when the nerves hit. You take it right. Oh, if I really hope this is the one time I hope he succeeds first go. Because otherwise it's just gonna be this over and over and over. Well, hey, on the bright side, at least he didn't fool himself and pick up the ink ribbons. Because he can't even get into the ink room anyway, so he couldn't even access those ink ribbons. Oh, because he did. This is when being evil actually bites you in the butt. If you're evil and the Witcher die, you're subjected to this over and over in a time loop. Oh god. The one time that being evil.
Okay. All right, let's do this. And you know what's funny? T is under a lot of pressure. that is an understatement, Nani. And I will say this: Richie had the last laugh. Here I'm mocking Richie, saying, "Sorry, Richie, you're gonna be sacrificed." He's thinking, Shot yourself in the foot there, asshole.
Like, you're the one that's gonna be stuck in that time loop.
Oh, fucking A.
Just don't die. Simple. Just don't have a skill issue.
Let's do it. Of course, I missed the plant. Like I always do.
He is going to be weaker. So he's not going to take as much damage to kill.
Trying to...
That's good.
Got it. Got that. Got that.
How many more is there? About 4, I think I can see? 5?
Alright, I'm going to be a little bit quiet. Just an FYI, I got to lock in. Alright, that flower's done. See, like right there, it's RNG. Because normally if I stand in the light, you will not get hit by the acid, but sometimes you do.
I wouldn't be surprised if in the no damage ones, they actually move about this arena a lot. They actually like run around the whole arena to not get hit.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Got it. All right. Just got to time it right. All right, one more strike and this whipping vine should go down.
Not so good.
All right, that one's done. And then if I can stand here, I can kind of get this one. Takes a little bit more time, but it's safer, honestly.
And being directly in front of it, yeah.
Just gotta wait for it right when it comes closest. Like, there. Got it. Then we just got to get that one flower over there, which will be super easy. I know how to get that one.
All the practice paid off.
Yeah, you're not... Damn it. Yeah, you're not kidding. Alright, that's done. Hell, I'm still on fine.
Yeah, the acid actually... The one thing I learned, the acid does not do much damage. Like, at all.
That's
It
all
really
right.
doesn't do a whole lot
I'll
of
take that
damage.
acid
It
hit.
does damage.
This flower's super easy when you stand by this staircase because it can't spit acid at you. The acid from the ceiling can hit me, but that's okay. 1 or 2 more strikes and this thing will be done. Gone. Got him.
Right? All the practice really paid off.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We got it.
Good to see that practice did not go in vain.
Now imagine if I didn't practice, how fucked I would have been.
We would have been stuck here for hours just because you didn't.
Oh yeah, this is where it turned into like a
Witcher.
5-hour stream.
You're okay.
Just because you didn't save Witcher.
I think we got to the root of that problem.
Alex said this is wild. You got that right. Appreciate that, Nani.
Rebecca.
That's probably the
Thanks.
hardest thing out of the way, and the second
Chris,
hardest thing
this
is
is
probably going to be
Richard's
Black
radio.
Tiger.
Yeah.
A moment ago there was a transmission.
And we should be home free after that. All I can say is practice makes perfect.
Okay, I'll keep the radio.
It took...
We have to somehow
How
let
many
Brad know
hours did you
about this.
practice this for?
Hey, what's going on, Merdad? If I butchered that, I apologize.
Yeah,
How
I have no
are
idea
you?
how to say that.
I'll be there if you need anything.
How many hours did you spend practicing this?
Anyway, I'm glad you were alright.
I started, what's today? Friday. I started practicing
Yeah,
Wednesday. And
So you've been practicing
maybe
for
like
2 days.
an hour each this maybe like a couple hours total. 3 at the most.
Hey, it paid off.
Yeah. That's one thing that I did notice in regards to Plant 42 with slicing those vines. It's just about zoning and your placement of where you are, and then it's fairly easy.
Exactly. Where's Jill?
See, that's probably how
You with her?
the Aoife, who you mentioned earlier, that's probably how he or she done it.
I see.
They
Probably,
just have
yeah.
better, they just have
Anyway,
better
we better
positioning
find a
and
way
better
out of here
timing
before we
so
turn
that they can
south.
avoid the acid.
Better positioning, and then I will say, because I did do the V-Jolt with Rebecca, I think that saved me about 2 or 3 more vines that I would have had to have struck. Because there wasn't nearly as many
Sure thing.
when I did it when I saved Richie, and I didn't have to do V-Jolt.
So that's how it makes it easier for Chris.
So yeah, it made it a hell of a lot easier. That fight was super easy compared to taking it all on by myself.
But yeah, it doesn't do that much overall in terms of taking away its health.
Yeah, I think we'll
Jeez.
drop a little savey save right now.
So now,
Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm trying. Practice makes perfect is all I can say, because I promise you this, I suck at this game. I'm not good at all, so this is like this is proof that if I could do it, trust me, anybody can.
I'm guessing you're just gonna run by every single hunter. Right? There's no way you're gonna knife a hunter to death.
No, I don't believe I'm going to engage with them. No way.
Unfortunately, you don't have a self-defense gun to shoot that one, like you always do.
Yeah, that is a no-go.
Genuinely, that self-defense gun, unless you're shooting a normal enemy with it, it doesn't do anything. As I was telling you, it just doesn't do a damn thing to any of the bosses. Which is, yeah. I mean, I think we expected that, didn't we? But still, it's kind of annoying. They just
Can these
doesn't
dogs get in
do
this
anything.
elevator by any chance?
I don't think they can. I think they just stand outside of it.
Oh,
I think they can still hit you.
just curious.
I think they can still hit you by like jumping at you. Or they just... No, they just ignore you completely, look like. Yeah, they don't bother with this. Oh, you should have brought Blue Herb, actually, what am I thinking?
Motherfucker. These damn snakes.
Oh, you did bring a Blue Herb. I didn't see you pick them up.
Yeah, good thing I picked up that blue herb.
I don't know how I dodged all those guys when they were invisible, but I somehow didn't get hit.
Yeah, that is a crazy mystery to me.
I heard the attack sound. Like, one of them did try and make a bite for me, but again, I don't know what the hell I did. Because I didn't shoot any of them. I didn't do anything too fancy. I noticed one thing I did do. You know when you get to like that middle bit where you most commonly get bit?
Yeah.
I sort of moved side to side, and apparently that might have thrown them off.
Okay, now I'm trying to think. What would be the best way? I think I'm just going to try to dodge these mofos.
The issue I found with those snakes is that when you reach that middle part, one of them was already guaranteed and basically ready to attack, and then same with the ladder. There's two of them on that are basically already ready to attack by the time you get there, so you kind of have to like move around them. Oh god, this is a nightmare looking.
Damn, on danger. I'm hoping that one of them would have, there we go. That's what I want.
Yeah, jump on you.
There should be just one, right? Yeah.
Wondering if on an actual iPhone he would actually be easier to go up and around.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right on that.
Like, granted, you'll still have a zombie corridor, but I think that's easier than hunters. Unless those zombies despawn, do they?
You know, I don't know.
I actually never checked, but even when playing this game, I never went through that corridor to check.
I did practice on Yawn somewhat, but not nearly as much as I did with Plant 42.
I mean, Yawn's simple.
Well, I meant practicing as far as trying to kill him faster.
You can't really. Like, well, I mean,
there's a little bit. There's a little bit of a strat that I had read in regards to that, and Yawn, what he has, what's called, from what I read, it's called the fatal funnel, and it's essentially if you stay to the outside of him, well, whether if you stay to the inside of him, he can kill you in one shot. It's like he swallows you whole or whatever. But if you stay on the outside and stay away from the middle of him, because even in the middle he can strike you and do like the swallow you whole animation. But if you stay like towards his tail or towards his head, you can actually stab him a lot faster.
I have to look into it. I mean, obviously the tail is the thing that
right.
I've targeted the most.
I mean, obviously, if you're trying to do like a no damage run, yeah, this is definitely not the strat to do. But if you don't really care and you're just wanting to get it done quick, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes.
I mean, no damage is obvious. What you just chase that tail,
right?
And just constantly stab the tail. That's obvious. Like everyone knows that. It's by far the safest way to kill Yawn by taking a bite.
Of course, you didn't lunge.
It's actually far easier to do that than shoot Yawn. Keep behind that as well.
I didn't see that. Ah, screw it. I'll just use the dagger.
Like you can tell, like if you knife Yawn,
fuck,
it's probably doing trying to shoot Yawn.
I used the
in
grenade.
terms of like avoiding damage.
I did not mean to. Oh, well.
I mean, do you even need that grenade?
I mean, I wanted to save it for a couple of the zombies when I get to the lab, but
There's only really one that you need to blow up.
Too late now.
Like, there's one that you need to blow up, and you will get a grenade before you get there.
Oh shit. Jesus, he was right there. Did you see him? You'll see him in a second. Like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, I see that. Jesus.
Normally he's not that
I mean,
close.
yeah, normally he's a little bit closer to the door. He's not normally right down in your face. Yeah, you're gonna have to eat the herb, unfortunately. Wait, hang on. Are you saving Joe or are you condemning her?
Oh, you know what?
Everyone said save earlier, I think. Right?
Yeah, so I guess I am. Guess I'm saving her. Oh,
Again,
it's right there. Forgot about him.
she shouldn't spawn Pyron.
Shit.
He shouldn't
Yes,
spawn Pyron.
yes. Nani did. Yeah, we are saving her. You are 100% correct, Nani.
She said you got caught in a bit of a what's spawning that hole, I see.
Yeah, the murder hallway.
Honestly,
Okay.
for a reason. Yeah, so again, unless something changes for you, and I don't know why it would, I haven't shouldn't spawn in you, say Joe.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to complete half of what I did, I went into the little room where you get that cutscene, skip the cutscene, and never went towards that office. I didn't see a dead body or anything, I just left the mansion afterwards.
Hmm. Oh, dagger right there.
And Rebecca essentially just disappeared after the guardhouse. She was never seen or heard from again, technically, in my one.
But yeah, I'm definitely not saving her. We'll save Jill though.
Yeah,
Oops.
because Rebecca is the one. It's the one thing that spawns time, apparently.
Guess what helped push this over.
Now, if I didn't do that testing, would you actually still save Jill if you didn't know, or would you know? Are you only doing it because I tested that for you?
Probably because you tested it. That sort of gave me my answer. So yeah, this is. I probably wouldn't have saved anybody. To tell you the truth.
Oh, there you go, guys. You can
So,
thank
yeah.
me for doing that.
Yeah, you can thank Phoenix for this one for sure. Okay, so we've got to go around. Actually, I'm thinking for a second.
Where are you planning to go?
I'm thinking. All right, the was it the yellow one? Wait, the red one goes into the box. The yellow's what we have to put into the thing. Okay, so we're going to. I'm trying to think here. I guess we're going to go. I'm thinking save Yawn after the caves. Because I don't really need to fight Yawn right now.
You don't.
And because I have to avoid the hunters, I'm thinking just go through this hallway. The hunter's going to jump out, grab the mode disc, and then make my way back to the courtyard. I'm thinking. Whoops. I think it's my best way to do that.
But bear in mind the two zombies that you had to dodge in the line hallway.
Right.
But yeah, if you do this, like go down, trigger the hunters, go through, get the Modisc, then go to the main hall, get the box, then go to the other, then go out to the graveyard. And don't forget the red gem, by the way.
Oh well, yeah. I'll get that once I go back out. I just wanted to get the Mo disc right now.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, you can get to the office easily through the graveyard. That's probably the best way to do it. They're going up and around or through the dog corridor, then now will be Hunter.
Right.
Oh, by the way, that's one thing. Do you know what never made sense to me in the original?
What?
How the hell did the spiders get into that hallway?
Yeah, it's a very good question.
Like, where the hell did they come in from? Because they're not going to fit through the windows in the original. So where did they come from?
Wait, the mansion. What else is this? Where is this helmet key used at? Oh, that's right, for yawn.
Yawn, yeah.
Yeah, I
yawn.
got mixed up for a second. I was thinking, wait a minute now.
You're still used to doing this after yawn.
Yeah. Maybe they open doors.
Only enough, don't see those giant spiders.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But still, how would the giant spiders fit through doors? You know?
That is true.
It doesn't make much sense to me. Like, there's no holes in the ceiling that they break through or anything, so how the hell did they get into that hallway? Answers, Capcom, we need them.
Cannot argue with that. Okay, so just got to dodge some of these zombos. Which, you know, we've done it before. Do it again.
Wait, you're not gonna go for the graveyard?
Hmm?
You're not gonna go for the graveyard? That's way easier than this.
Oh yeah, right. Jesus, I forgot about that.
I was gonna say, like, why the hell are you going through here? You're taking the much harder route. Like, honestly, that's the reason why I never went through that hallway, because you have the graveyard shortcut here.
Yeah, and thank God they put this in here.
Definitely helps a ton. Such a convenient little back door. Especially when you have that back there. That bloody hunter.
Oh gee, yay, the puzzle.
I actually found this very okay, you know. I actually found it relatively easy on console.
Really, on console you found it easy?
Yeah, you can actually like lock it in very easily.
Interesting.
Maybe it was my approach to it, but I can lock it in very easily on Xbox at least. I highly doubt it changes between console versions or whatever, but I found that I was able to lock this puzzle in very easily. Minimal problem. How do you do it? Yeah, you do it the same way as me, so I don't know how I do it so relatively okay. Like, you do the whole tap A once, then move it around and tap it again and lock it in.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier now. Now that I figured out that you can actually move it once you set it into the octagon. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong the whole time, you know?
Yeah, see how easy that is. When you tap A and then tap it again. Or X for you, I guess. No, but A. Oh, no. You want a PS5 controller plugged into a computer so it shows up as Xbox controls, right?
Yeah, it shows up as Xbox, but I'm playing on a DualSense.
You have all three platforms.
Yeah, essentially. Whoa.
You're playing on a every single platform is included. You're playing on a PlayStation controller that shows up as Xbox buttons on a PC. Really integrating us all, dude.
Rebecca, is she upstairs?
Sorry, Rebecca.
So I skipped this cutscene and then never ever went to that office. I stayed away from it, never went there, just continued on.
All right.
But I don't know if going out there would change anything, but just in case it does, why risk it?
Yeah, I agree. Man, those friggin' hunters, they lock on you hardcore, don't they?
They really do. He was sniffing your butt. But yeah, the caves. The caves would be a.
Well, she's screaming because she's about to be murdered, unfortunately. And we're going to be selfish pricks and not save her. All right, we need to get the crank.
You could argue that her death is simply the means to an end.
True.
That end being that he will not have the knife tyrant on the helipad.
And Nani says, so bogus.
Well, now you blame Capcom for making it so that Rebecca is living no matter what you do with Jill. Will spawn tyrant.
Yeah, and you were saying that they do not like Rebecca or the Capcom devs.
That's another thing towards it, isn't it? Her living 100% of the time in Chris's story will spawn helipad tyrant. It really does show that story I told you, doesn't it? That one person in particular, Capcom, did not like Rebecca.
Yeah, that's what Phoenix was saying, that apparently the devs didn't like her character or something. That's what you were saying, right?
One higher up guy at Capcom does not like Rebecca, or did not like Rebecca.
Interesting.
And I think that's partly why in her own game, in Resident Evil 0, she's sidelined.
It all makes sense.
And that's why Billy is there to do everything for her. Like, Rebecca in Resident Evil 0 sucks. She is so weak in 0, she'll die very quickly. So, literally, what you end up doing for most of the game, you're Billy. And you're fighting every boss on Rebecca's behalf. Because she's too weak to fight them most of the time, normally. So you use Billy to clean up the mess.
Alright, we just have to deal with these snakes one more flipping time.
And now if you mean whether that they're hating Rebecca was true, or what I said about her spawning Tyrant is true, both are true. I tested the endings to see what triggered Tyrant, and it was Rebecca every time. Every time Rebecca lived, Tyrant spawned.
Asshole.
Even if I saved Jill, Tyrant didn't spawn. It was just Rebecca. Rebecca being alive spawns Tyrant. They can't get you in the lift.
F you, puppy.
No. I use the ultimate cheese strap.
Now I have to worry about... Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. The three of them are here.
I want to see if I can reset them. Dude, the camera angles are so bad. Woke too soon, T. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's a story of my life. I'm telling you. Gotta go, puppies. Too slow.
Wait. Hey. They actually didn't pay much attention to you while you walked. That's not a thing in this game, is it?
I think because I the one was walking away from me, so I think if their back is turned and you don't run and you kind of like what I was doing, they won't aggro towards you.
Weird, so they see you, they aggro. It's not like the original where you can just completely walk and even they see you.
Yeah, they
don't
are not
really
passive
do that.
like they are in the OG. So in this one, I have to... I don't know how they're going to be in this one because they're actually going to be looking at me. Yeah, as soon as I walked down the steps, they saw me. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go here, go back this way, get them to reset, and now go back to the elevator. See, they haven't aggroed to me yet. So I just have to now
of course,
run
the
to the
only problem
elevator. And I'm safe.
The only problem with them, yeah, the only problem with that one is the dog right there in front of the lift.
Oh, I forgot there's one
Yeah,
left.
he's not much of a- But that dog is sleeping all the time you come down here, so he doesn't matter.
All right. And we do not need this crank anymore.
Well, here comes Black Tiger. This is gonna be annoying.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is gonna be very annoying. I can imagine being in Rebecca's position of like you help Chris. Like you save Chris alive and then he doesn't do the same for you.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty, isn't it? Very, very shitty.
It's all because she spawns silent. That's it. That's the only reason you let her die.
I mean, to be honest, a part of me wouldn't have minded spawning helipad tyrant just because I would like to get better on trying to knife him.
But the hunter though.
Yeah, that's true.
Double crosser. That's not out of you.
Double crosser.
I was thinking about doing some RE1 and RE0 stuff. But then something happened and I couldn't do them.
When are you gonna start doing some OG stuff?
I was going to, but then Xbox suddenly decided to break my recording method so it doesn't work anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because all you used to have to do was plug a USB in to get an hour, but now I'm plugging the same USB and it doesn't give me an hour anymore, so I don't know what the hell happened there.
You always have a capture card you can get.
Too many cables for me, man.
Just one additional one.
I mean, I'm talking about the PS2. I'm not gonna use it for that. Too many cables. No, I would be tempted to do Silent Hill 3 stuff. I mean, she just show it to you for once.
Part of me thinks, you know what? Before I go to Black Tiger, let me drop a save.
That might be an idea, personally. Just so you're not sent back all the way to Planet 42, because you haven't saved since then, have you?
Well, no, I saved right before the hunters. Or right when I dealt with the hunters.
Well, I mean, that's still a ways back.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll save here.
I mean, to be fair, I did do Code Veronica twice, so there's your LG stuff for you.
We'll keep that. All right. Let's try this again.
No, ever since Xbox broke the thing that I used to record it, I just haven't been really doing anything. Because I was thinking about doing something with Zero, because I've unlocked infinite ammo for everything. You could do so many things with infinite ammo for all weapons. Like, I was thinking of doing something stupid, like do the entire game but only use Molotovs or something. do something like really stupid, but I can't recall it anymore for some reason. I don't know what Xbox did to break it.
Easy peasy.
I'm surprised that, to be fair, I think you got very lucky with him just charging at you when I went to the other
Yeah,
side
the
of
first
room.
initial charge, I plan on running to the left anyway, just in case you spit at me. But yeah, you're right. I got lucky with the.
Because I've had times where he does not do that and he sticks by the door. And that's actually,
Well, the way I see
all
it, it's
logs
about
something.
time I got some damn luck on my side. I never get lucky.
I mean, some of that is down to you opening the front door.
Yeah,
sometimes
that
you
was
don't
that was extremely unlucky.
I probably would be tempted to get that capture card for doing like mainly Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3 is the one I want to do.
Oh, there you go. I got caught on the thing.
Just, yeah, it just spins around. But you always say like, oh, Dead by Daylight must be your favorite game. It's not. It's Silent Hill 3, I think.
I'm honestly shocked.
I think it's Silent Hill 3. I think Silent Hill 3 takes my favorite game award. It's up there anyway. It's like high up.
Are you excited about
list.
the next Silent Hill game?
I'm definitely getting a day one. For sure.
When's that coming out anyway?
No idea. There's no date yet.
Oh, there's no release date?
No, it's just wish list for now.
And
Very
it's
different
supposed to
Silent
take
Hill,
place
though.
in what, like Japan or something?
Yeah, it's very different. Very different than any other Silent Hill that they've done.
So this isn't a remake. This is an actual new Silent
This
Hill
is a
game.
new game. This is
Okay.
a new original game, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, completely new, completely original, no remake of any sort.
How do you feel about that? Are you happy about that?
Well, I'm happy it's getting new games, yeah. It's a franchise that was dead when I picked it up, and then suddenly the 2 remake gets announced.
Oh, come on. Really?
Like, essentially, what Silent Hill was when I got in, when I started playing them, it was essentially, Resident Evil after 6 happened.
Mm.
Where the games were basically dead because everyone hated 6, so... It was basically Resident Evil before 7 happened.
Gotcha.
Where it was kind of fading into irrelevance. Because Silent Hill was battered to death by terrible sequels.
Whoa. Damn, he charged at me the second I came through the door. Whew.
I don't want to see this.
Thank God for my cat-like reflexes, but damn, I got reset because of the fucking joystick.
See, I told you, that's why you gotta use the D-pad.
Anyway,
D-pad, D-pad, D-pad. Every time.
that was good reflex I had, though. He almost had me. If I hadn't immediately ran, he would have got me. Ran to the side.
Silent Hill 3 is a thing where the enemies can't do that to you. They can't just instant attack you the second you come through a door. There can be enemies right there when you come through a door, like literally one in your face, but they can't attack you initially. You have like a 1 second grace period to get into the room and see what's going on. Because that was a massive problem with Silent Hill 2 where you did not have that period, that little grace period. And you would be instant attack the second you walk through any door.
Alright, almost out of this hellhole. I never liked the caves.
You mentioned before about how some parts of this game just felt like length extensions.
Yeah, the AGL, the artificial game lengthener.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
The
this
games
was
are that.
definitely it for sure.
And so was the walking around with the fuel. Like actually a pointless section where they force you to walk because otherwise they instantly kill you if you
Yeah.
don't.
Why they did it that way, I have no idea.
Well, we have to make the game longer somehow. Gotta get our money's worth. Make the game longer.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, hurry up, she's close.
Oh, she's right there. Wow.
Oh, damn, I did not have enough time. Oh, got me on caution. That's okay. I can use that red herb.
She attacks so fast, it's mad.
Yeah, I forgot how fast she can attack. Crazy. Okay, I thought I had a green herb in here, which would be good.
Too many heals that you're not gonna need, I don't think.
I might need it for yawn. That's why I'm still trying to hoard them. I might still need them.
Well, it depends on how aggressive you go.
I'm gonna go aggressive.
Then yes, you're gonna need them.
I'm gonna try to go ham on this fucking snake. I'm gonna go absolute ham.
Because yeah, no damage, like when yawn is easy, it just takes you 10 minutes. I mean, I'm much rather knife yawn to death repeatedly than knife roll to death even once.
I can't get over that. I did not know it would take 50 minutes to knife his ass. That's insane.
Shadows, you know. Knife is so little damage and he has so much health. Like, I just don't like Village.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I like playing it on PC. It's much better to play on PC than it is on console, don't get me wrong. But it's still not my favorite game.
So you're able to play Village on your PC?
Yep.
Damn, so I say your PC's probably more beefed up than mine is.
Probably, yeah. It can handle Hitman as well, so if it handles Hitman...
Oh, yeah. Mine could not handle... Well, maybe Hitman, I don't know. Probably not.
It depends which one, right?
Yeah, it depends on which one.
It can handle the older Hitmans, I'm sure. You know, like Codename 47, you know, those old ones.
Trying to look at all these dolls. Like, speaking of Village, is this a reference? Look at all these fucking dolls.
Maybe Village is meant to be one.
Maybe that's where they got their idea from, at least for the Beneviento house.
It actually might be, you know. That's the point. Or they just came up with it and forgot they did it before. Wait, hang on, that picture on the wall. When you close the inventory, that picture on the wall.
Right here?
Hold on. Oh, I thought that was something different. I thought that was... It looks sort of like Angie, the doll.
Yeah, sort of, yeah, from a... If you're not paying attention. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I knew it wasn't that doll, but it didn't look like her. It's just because she's wearing white.
Okay, so I'm going to I think that's it. That's all we need for now.
Crazy to me how you can actually like do the last fight of Lisa and then go back to kill Yorn.
Yeah, I've never done it in this order, so this is all new to me.
And you don't need to crank, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't need the crank, do I? Okay, I'll get rid of that.
If you want to dump that. The next chance you get.
Oh, I forgot there's damn zombos in this courtyard now.
Yeah.
Graveyard.
2 graveyards in one game, by the way. And very close together.
Extremely close. Too close for my comfort.
How many graveyards does one umbrella place need? Just seeing that shotgun ammo just standing there not able to be used is so sad. That's one thing I would do for like a like if I could do Silent Hill 3 videos, I would still do a melee only one.
Just melee only?
There's so many melee weapons in Silent Hill 3. You have a basic knife like Resident Evil, but then you get a pipe, the steel pipe. If you remember that from Silent Hill 2 remake, you get the pipe, and then you get a maul. I'm not joking. You literally get a maul. You also get a katana. And then
That's pretty cool, getting a katana. That sounds like a fun little melee weapon to use.
And in New Game Plus, you get a lightsaber. Like Silent Hill 3 is some of the best unlockables I can think of in the game, because they're so absurd. They're fantastic.
Oh, damn. I thought I did get an ink ribbon out. Whoops.
Oh, you're saving here.
Yeah, just in case it goes south with Lisa. I just don't trust myself.
But you're actually going to do Lisa first.
Yeah.
I was joking about doing Lisa first.
Yeah, I'm going to do Lisa, put the eagle ribbon, or eagle medallion.
Eagle coin or whatever.
Yeah, and then we'll go take care of Yawn and head to the lab.
You have ink ribbons on the brain. After the whole Rebecca ordeal.
God, yeah, jeez. How south that could have really gone. Thank God I practiced.
And while you practice, I did tests for you. This one is kind of a dual effort in a way.
Chris, take a
Like
piece
you're
of the
doing the
action.
tough part here, and I did the background work. Yeah, I don't know what happened here when I did the invisible one, but somehow I never got hit by her.
Never?
Never. I couldn't see her. I couldn't tell where she was. And I was right next to her at one point because Wesker shot her and I saw the blood. But she never hit me somehow.
There we go.
Like, I'm going to have to send you a clip and you're going to have to see for yourself. But, like, I somehow did not get hit here.
You're a bit of a mess up.
You're not a mascot line. We said that before.
What's this one?
To complete the reaction.
That's the wolf.
The gold
maybe.
one, I think, is the one on the right.
For some reason, I can never remember the sequence to these. Which one's the wolf and which one's the eagle.
I don't know how I even remember the eagles on the right. To be honest.
Okay, yawn. Here we come.
Right, well, we're going to be here for a little bit. Especially if the aggressive approach doesn't work.
Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed.
But God help us if the aggressive approach doesn't work and you have to take it slow.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun, is it?
Yeah, this could be stabbing the tail for minutes on end.
I was going to say 3 ought to do it. I'm just going to take these herbs with me, use them up.
Yeah, I was going to say you're probably going to save in the other room, aren't you, just so you're closer to it.
Oh, yeah.
Because God help us if you have to do these so over and over as well.
And hold on, guys. Wifey's calling me. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, this goes one or two ways. Either T is able to do the aggressive approach successfully, and the boss takes minimal amount of time, or the aggressive approach fails and we're here for like 20 minutes while watching him stab the same tail over and over until the boss dies. Because Yawn decided to become a tank in his second phase. Well, second appearance, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. On normal, it shouldn't be. Yeah, so am I. I think we'll be here for the long haul, so get a drink, Willie. Again, I want the aggressive approach to work as I have done. I have stabbed Yawn in that tail so many times over that I would just want to see this path done and nested, but yeah, the chances of the aggressive approach working are slim. Very, very slim.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Oh yeah, I'm just wondering. I just think that you pushed the statue down. It's like, why? What's happening? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't me.
Oh, is this? Wait. The statue auto breaks, doesn't it? Like if you don't push it down. I believe
it does. Yeah. Welcome back, Miguel.
Maybe the hunters push it down for you.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, it makes the only logical sense.
I forgot that the statue breaks on its own. You never have to push it down at all and just wait for it to break on its own.
No.
Oh, there's 2 herbs as well. Yeah, I forgot that on normal you get 2 herbs here.
Yeah, so this will come in handy. It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. A lot better than expected, to tell you the truth.
And now, because you said that this is where the roadblock happens and you are stuck here for hours. Because you jinx yourself.
Alright, here we go.
Please don't get knocked off the ladder. Okay, good.
Alright, so the key is not to get in the middle. Get the hell out of this angle.
It's insane to me that the middle of Yawn is the most dangerous part.
Well, you actually wasn't supposed to go behind the bookcase, but
What?
oh, whoa.
Well, where is he going?
I have no idea. And this is where you don't want to be. You don't want to be in the inside of them.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, come on. Yon, where are you going?
Doing?
What in the
Is he
hell are
chasing
you
his own
doing, you
demon?
big doof?
That snake has taken one too many hits to the head.
Oh, Chris, what are you doing? Oh, the auto aim is really jacking me up.
I thought the auto would be fine here. Where's he going? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This is not the fight I expected auto aim to mess you up on.
Ah, that jacked me up. I got a little too greedy. That's okay. I can live with these odds. See, it's kind of like staying out of the middle of the outside and still like kind of staying at his tail. But sort of like circling around him.
That hitbox shouldn't hit, by the way. Like, he clearly like fell past you, but it still somehow hits you. Like, his hitbox is wonky.
Where are you going, you big pussy? He obviously heard your plan. I know, right? He must have known what I plan on doing.
He's actually doing the strategy of tactical withdrawal. How
And
does
he's
that
done.
hit?
All right. That was a lot quicker.
How did you even get hit there? But how did you even get hit there? Like, if he falls past you and still hits you somehow.
His hitbox is just insanely crazy.
It's so wonky.
Yeah, it's beyond like OP.
Well, thank goodness. Wait, thank goodness now the option A happened and we weren't here for 10 minutes or 20
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, it worked out. The big fights worked out to my favor. Like the real like, you know, points in the game where I'm kind of like, is this gonna go south or not? And it's all going good.
And I just watched Tywin be the problem somehow.
Yeah, I know. Watch him just somehow fuck everything up.
Even though he's going to be the easiest part of the one. At least we think he is. Because he turns so slowly. Oh no, I know what's going to happen.
What?
I'm not going to say it. Because I don't want to speak it into existence, but I know what's going to happen.
Well, whatever it is, I hope you're wrong.
It's happened before, it might happen again.
Are you talking about forgetting Jill?
Maybe.
No, I can't do that.
Because
I can't do that to Nani, and I think it was Miguel. They want to see Rebecca saved, so I gotta keep my end of the bargain. Question for Phoenix: how will T do against Tyrant on the roof? Well, luckily for me, I don't have to deal with him on the roof. Yeah, Alex, I killed Yon. I just killed him a second ago. It went pretty good.
yeah, on normal he mustn't have as much health as well. I'm thinking he's faster because he doesn't have as much health as he does on Real Survival.
Oh yeah, you're right. Alex too. Alex did say to save her. Yeah, I gotta satisfy the majority.
Remember how we've let Rebecca die?
Yeah.
Tyrant on the roof will not spawn because of that. So he will deal with Roof Tyrant by Roof Tyrant not being there.
So Rebecca was the ultimate sacrifice.
Witchy was whatever, but Rebecca was the one that had to die. Technically, he could have saved Witchy and he would actually be better off if Plan 42 went south.
Look at Wesker. Still waiting for me.
Now he's still there. Wesker has some patience. But yeah, you can save Jill, you can save Richard, but Rebecca has to die.
Yep, she
if
is.
You want to avoid.
Got to go.
If you want to avoid Tyrant. If you want to avoid Tyrant, you have to kill Rebecca. Now, if you don't want to avoid Tyron, then you save Rebecca, and that's all you save. You can abandon Jill, you can let Richie die on his own, because Rebecca disappears after that, apparently.
Ooh, I just remembered. I need to save one grenade for that friggin' Chimera.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can be deep shit when I'm trying to walk back that damn... Was it that
And then,
nitro compound, whatever it is?
It's like you can compound, yeah. And then you're gonna grenade that one zombie downstairs. Because he blocks your path. You have to
Right,
grenade
yeah,
him.
I forgot about him.
You can't grenade these ones because you only have 2 of them. Get past the fucking grab.
It. Alright, maybe I can
You
get...
haven't burned it, have you?
Hey, come on the steps.
Honestly, I would grenade him first. Go grenade that guy and then do this. Because you have to open that room anyway.
Ah, well, I got a dagger. Let me run past him. Ah! Oh, I'm stun locked. No!
This was meant to be a thing only in the original.
Great. I got nothing now. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a disaster.
Shit.
What now?
Now I wing this.
Because that has ruined everything. That's destroyed everything by that. What the hell do you do now? Do they have a dagger? Does one of them have a dagger? Because one of the heads blew
Nope.
up.
I got no damn dagger left.
No, but did they drop one?
Oh,
Because the head blew up.
got him.
But that just got turn into crimsons. Oh, this is such a bad situation.
Yeah, this is not going to be good. Not
Unless
at
normal
all.
has an extra grenade down here. Does normal have an extra grenade down here? It might do.
Is there an extra one down here?
It might be. Check behind there once you get off this computer.
Okay.
How on earth does a stun lock happen in this game? It's not meant to be a thing.
TY using grenades. I thought this was knife. Well, it's knife only in self-defense items, which the grenades count as a self-defense.
That's still so unlucky. I can't believe that happened.
All right, let's see what we got back here. I think it's shotgun shells. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, there is one. Now, who should be my lucky participant?
You're welcome. The Chimera. That's who.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because I don't think you want to try and knife a Chimera to death. I've never seen that before, by the way. That's a first for me.
What?
That's stun lock.
Yeah, that sucked.
That was a massive stun lock.
They all huddled around me too. There was literally nothing I can do.
They were literally the perfect distance apart that they could keep doing it as well. It was almost like they coordinated it because perfect distance apart for all 3 of them. So that one could go in, one could go in, one could go in. And then the other one could go in. 8462.
All right. I think that one zombie might turn into a crimson. His body's still up there.
I think he's gonna, if you don't hurry up as well, yeah, I think he's gonna turn by the time you try and move it. Unless you're really fast here.
I wouldn't call that a stun lock. They just wanted to give you lots of hugs. Well, that is one way of looking at it.
I mean, it is still a stun lock. Don't really know. I just can't believe how rude this has become all of a sudden just because of that bullshit there. It's a grenade! In that save room on normal.
Okay.
Is there a grenade in that save room? At least on normal?
I don't know.
You
We'll
can use
find
one on
out,
the
though.
Chimera and then get that one zombie out of your way, because there's that zombie just down the stairs in front of that power room. You need to get rid of him as well. Oh, hi, Chimera. Bye, Chimera.
Yep. Hi, bye.
I don't think I know how. I still don't know what to say to that stun lock. That was insane. Yeah, that guy there, that's the one who can be... He doesn't turn into a criminal head though, does he?
No, the naked zombies can't turn into him. I do know that.
I didn't think... yeah, I didn't think they could.
Okay. Get a move on and die, because I got another one coming. There you go. Dipshit.
Just hurry up and die.
Yeah. Hurry up
That's all I
and
can
die.
You don't need to kill him though. He's fine. He always stays off by the left, and then he despawns anyway.
Oh, I know. I just want to get some pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure. Stabbing a naked man to death. That's pleasure. Your words, not
no.
mine.
Just a first aid
Your
spray.
words, not mine. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't see
nothing.
any.
Nothing.
That's okay.
I mean, you still have one, but just hope that guy doesn't turn into a crimson head in time. But we're still seeing the armor key at this point.
Alright, this will probably be my second to the last save.
Yeah, obviously the last one's going to be just before time.
Alright. Let's see if we can get this chimera to grab us. Which it should be. You should jump into the ceiling.
I could not get this chimera to grab me invisible. That's the one. He just would not grab me. He just kept hitting me constantly, and because he was invisible.
Yeah, maybe not. Usually he jumps up by now.
Yeah, this must have been what he was doing to me. This is the exact thing that happened to me, but I couldn't see what he was doing. That's not the only one that's happened to.
You're supposed to go into the ceiling. Come on.
I know he is. That's what I was trying to get happen on invisible anymore, but he must have done this. He is really not going up into the ceiling, is he?
Ah, there he goes. About damn time. Oh shit. I didn't have it equipped.
Oh, you're
Son
kidding.
of a bitch. Thank God I dropped the save. Thank God. Shit. I knew I forgot something.
Yeah, and that was what you forgot. At least you only go back about 30 seconds and not an entire 10 minutes.
Okay.
Although, to be fair, if you went back 10 minutes, it actually probably would have been better. You would have had those items, though.
Yeah, you're right on that.
In fact, it might have been better for you to go back all the way.
Nani said, well, damn. Hey, what can I say? You know, shit happens. It really does.
I mean, I don't... Which one's more embarrassing, that or the door? I think the door still, right?
Yeah, definitely the door.
Right,
there we go. That's better.
Well, don't forget the grenade. This time. Good.
I wonder if we'll jump up into the ceiling a little bit faster. Ah, there he goes. Come on. Good job. I was wondering why you were
the
hanging. Yeah, I was too. I thought to myself, wait, he's being choked a lot longer than I remember. But there we go.
He's really taking his time to pull out this grenade. What's going on here?
And splat.
I didn't realize the grab was an insta-kill without a defense item, though. Basically, I reason. No, I reason this game.
And as long as you do not run to that other side, that other chimera, he will not aggro towards you, so you'll be safe.
Yeah, he doesn't aggro or spawn, yeah. I just hope you're on time to avoid this criminal head.
Yeah, you and me both.
Well,
You and me both.
I think he's about to turn. I think I saw it on that frame. He might get up as soon as you go out there.
That's okay. I got plenty of herbs. Won't bother me in the least.
Wow, he did a quick turn by time. At least it is an IT remake where they can sort of set up and then immediately dive to your leg.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this. And let's all pray and keep your fingers crossed that this motherfucker outside of this room is not a Crimson Head yet.
Oh, here we hope.
So here we go.
Natural compound. That's what it is. Still nitrogen compound.
Hi ho. Hi ho. It's off to work I go.
Please don't.
I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay.
You are lucky.
Hi
Yeah,
ho.
you're lucky.
Hi ho. It's off to work we go.
On that last bit before the door, I was really expecting that criminal to just round the corner.
I gave it 50-50.
Yeah, you got lucky. But he didn't turn in time. How has it... But the biggest disaster in this one is open a door. How has that been the biggest disaster of this one?
I'm lost for words. What I mean, what
Open one door. And that was the most disastrous point.
All right. Haha, you missed, dickhead. Gotta hurry up. This room is crawling with these mofos.
Never really understood the point of including these things. Like you could have had any other enemy here. Why have
I
these
will
things?
say though, in regards to the chimeras, their aggro is kind of shitty because it seems like they aggro to you, but they sort of don't lock onto you. Like they sort of lose you as you're running away from them. At least that's what it seems like anyway.
It would always make you think that they're blind, but they're not blind.
Interesting.
So this is it. This is the final fight.
This is it. I do believe two first aid sprays ought to do it.
It's kind of anticlimactic, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. 10th and final save. Lucky 10.
The biggest anticlimax in gaming.
Unfortunately, Rebecca will not be joining us in this cutscene.
Wonder why.
Oh.
Just cuts back to Chris being like, is she upstairs? And then immediately running away.
Wesker.
So you've come.
It's
Chris,
like, I
you make
wonder
me
what that
proud.
guy is. It's like,
Of course you
oh,
are
wait.
one of my men.
Oops.
Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed Enrico with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Enrico? Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you Stars along with this entire place.
You.
Time for show and tell.
You know, it always seems like it cuts out, but it seems like Chris is about to say, you fuck. Obviously, they couldn't do that in this game because of censorship, but it almost seems like that would have been the perfect moment instead of him just going, you. It would have had so much better ring to it. You fuck.
Maybe in the remake, if they ever remake this game again.
Yeah, that's one thing that I would say they definitely need to change.
Oh, actually, third time. It'll be the third remake, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't mind it, actually. That'd be nice to see this game too, and the RE engine.
Code Veronica as well, but I mean, I think they would butcher Code Veronica.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, stop it.
Chris, you'll never understand.
Wesker, you've become senile.
It's magnificent.
I kind of like the you've become senile comment though.
You know, not for nothing, and not I know it's TMI for some people, but see, look at that. I know Tyrant's not male nor female, but it kind of looks like where the crotch is. Obviously, there's no brajol, but there's like a slit. So it almost sort of looks like he might have a vag. You know, a vagina.
Am I? And you should never say that again.
There we go. We're gonna slice and dice. We're slashing ass for nights. We're slashing ass for days. Oh.
Oh, he's learned. He's
I'm gonna give him the type of hemorrhoids that cannot be cured.
He's adapting to your strategies. That actually hits.
There we go. We got him. I'm just saying, you know, that's the way I saw it. You know, maybe it's just me, Nani. I don't know.
I do have a question for you though. Why the fuck are you looking there?
I don't know. I mean, like the crotch is all up in your face when, you know, they're looking at him in the enclosed capsule or whatever. And then if you look closely, there's like a slit right between like where the crotch is. So it almost looks like he's got one big, you know, one big puss.
Why are you looking closely in the first place?
I don't know. It's like all up in your face.
Are you a perv? You're a perv.
I am not a perv. I'm just saying.
Clearly you are.
I think we got into this conversation not too long ago about, you know, is Tyrant, you know, an alpha male? Is it a female? I mean, we don't know.
Resident Evil Survivor has that answer.
Right? I could ask T the same thing.
he's a perv, isn't he? We've learned something new, T.
I am not being a perv. I'm just saying when something's like right there in your face, you can't throw the perv card at me. I'm sorry, you just can't throw it.
Who's going to inform the wife?
Help. Wifey would probably laugh right there with me and be like, yeah, I think I do see a slit. She would be like really intrigued like me. That's how me and her are alike in so many ways. Me and her would both be studying like, wait a minute, I see the line and it starts right here. Let's matter of fact, let's take a screenshot of this and then zoom in on it with Windows Image Viewer and let's see what we're really looking at over here. Oh shit!
You wanna
I forgot to get the key from Wesker, didn't I?
Oh,
Damn it!
yeah, you forgot the key. Yeah, because we actually have to get the key.
Okay,
and
we're going back.
setting. Oh no, you have to get the key. One singular key.
And you know, I will say this in my defense: the majority of what do you call it, protagonists in
defense.
Resident Evil mostly have been female. You got Alexia.
Why is that-
Who else am I missing? So,
Alexia as a protagonist?
or what do you call it? Like the whoops, where am I going? What do you call it? The enemy in the game? Isn't that what they call it? Protagonist?
Antagonist.
Antagonist. Sorry, antagonist. I got the words mixed up. But it has been female. So I guess it would kind of make sense. Like if I was going to create the ultimate biological weapon, I mean, you know, make it female.
Seriously? Do you have any idea what you just said?
What?
You have no idea, do you? You have no idea what you just said.
What, make the antagonist female?
No, make the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, make the ultimate weapon, the ultimate biological weapon, female. Just saying.
Yeah, what you're saying. It's kind of too accurate almost. Is it not?
That is true, Nani. Nemi is not female. Though we don't know, because he never exposes himself like Tyrant does in this game. Just saying. We never see, oh. I saw a shadow for a second. I thought maybe we had a Crimson. You know, Nemi never shows his junk like Tyrant does.
I mean, the voice is pretty distinct, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you know, they could have pumped Nemi full of testosterone, and you know that can give any female a deep voice. You ever seen some of those female bodybuilders? You know, they're female all the way, but as soon as they start talking, they're, oh yeah, I've been bodybuilding for like 27 years. You know, their voice is so deep from all the steroids and stuff.
How did we get here? This wasn't even the only one. How the fuck did we get here?
I don't know.
How did we get here? Tell me how. Somebody tell me how we got here.
I don't know. Hey, we just talk shit in the stream. That's we have fun. We talk shit. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes random conversations just, you know, they just happen.
It's either food or it's this, apparently. That's the impression I'm getting now.
What a lovely conversation. You got that right, Nani. Our conversations run deep in here. We have deep conversations.
Very deep.
Okay. And that does it.
And I called it.
And you did call it. Big ups to Phoenix for letting me know about that little tip.
No. Where's Joe?
Oh shit, I forgot her.
There it is.
No.
There's the reaction.
Oh fuck.
I told you, you talk too much shit.
Oh, here I am running my damn mouth.
Got him.
Son of a bitch. All right, we're going back. We gotta go back.
You did a fine job.
I got it. 2 hours 36 minutes.
The timing was perfect. Perfect. I went right until the last minute.
Damn, you called it too.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna save that here because. Oh man, I can't believe I did that.
The more shocking thing to me, Nani, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Nani didn't say, T, what are you doing? We said save Jill, damn it.
Why didn't one of you guys say anything? That's what I'm wondering. I was hoping no one would say anything just so I could drop the bombshell.
Okay, let's try this again.
Why didn't none of you say
You know what?
anything?
You know, maybe this was a blessing in disguise, because then we can get a close up of Tyrant's junk, and you guys could see what I'm saying. I got distracted by T's junk talk. Well, we're about to get right back into it because we're gonna take another look again.
I had to accept that as well now because you are an idiot. I forgot Jill. Just like last time you forgot Quest.
That is the second time I did that. See, that's my problem. I get so sidetracked with conversation, with talking to everybody, that I completely just disregard what I'm doing.
Of course you are.
You're welcome, Chad, for that.
I'm not the best multitasker, okay? I'm just not good at it.
I can't believe you've done that again. That's 3 moments in one stream.
Since when have they been slipping you a paint?
Till you beat the game in a short time. Yeah, I mean, the timer said 2 hours and 36 minutes, so that's pretty good.
So first we have the door, then we have the whole Rebecca fiasco, and now we have this.
Little piggies.
Yeah, I know. Quite the entertainment. Quite the entertainment.
I do not understand you. How can you expect you that you did everything up until going together? Because you just forgot it somehow.
Enrico? Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you stars along
It
with
took
this
you so
entire
long to
place.
realize as well what I was talking about until I said
For show and tell.
that's
I
the
would have
other thing.
completely forgot. I honestly, I would have ended the stream probably. And like later on came to as I'm going to bed or something. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't save Jill. Shit. You know?
Hey, it's not your fault.
All right, here we go.
No one
All
checked
right.
it.
Now, pay attention, everybody. You'll see what I'm saying. Okay. Give it a
No one
second.
checked it when you were Jill either. So, yeah, you're welcome again.
Showing his teeth. Ugly ass face.
I mean, he's got a nice.
Oh, it doesn't show it yet. Wait, here it is. It's about to show it. Look, it's got the mound right there where the crotch is.
The ultimate life.
I mean, you could be looking at the heart, you could be looking at the head, but no, you look at the heart.
Oh, wait a minute. It has to play the senile cutscene. Never mind. Hey, T, I love seeing you, but damn, sometimes you just mess up so bad. Look, that's what I... Oh, there it is. Look at the slit. You guys see that?
I mean,
I'm telling you, Tyrant is a female. I have just discovered it. This is a discovery. No one else has ever commented on this before, ever. Tyrant is a female. It's an ugly ass female, but it's still a female.
Test tube freak.
Someone out there that probably did that.
Nani says it looks like a bulge. But it does look like a bulge, but it also has a slit.
Why are you looking, Nani? Why are both of you looking? Why is anyone looking there?
I mean, just because, you know, it's a bulge, it doesn't necessarily mean it could be, you know, a guy, because there's a lot of women out there that are part of the FCC. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
Nope.
You never heard of the FCC?
Nope.
The Fat Cat Club.
The what?
The Fat Cat Club.
Whatever that is. I don't want to know.
Could be wrinkly skin. I mean, he was in a tank full of liquid. Yeah, but like a perfect, like, slit down the middle. Just saying. I mean, I don't mean to get too graphic, because, you know, I do want to, you know.
Yeah, that don't.
Nani knows what I'm talking about. Okay, she knows. Some women are part of the Fat Cat, and that's okay. That's great. It's a beautiful thing. Embrace it. Embrace that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
This has gone on too deep. You need to stop
Okay.
before you get cancelled or something.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with it. It's called a
mean-
punch. Is that what it's called?
All you,
What's up, the
all you need
range?
to do is say one wrong, slightly wrong comment, and then T-Row is cancel punch.
I mean, I didn't say anything wrong or derogatory. I'm just, there is such a thing. I've seen it on TV. I mean, women have talked about it. This is not something that I made up. This is something that women themselves have. I've saw it on TV. I can't remember. It's one of the TV series that wifey watches, and they talked about like, yeah, we're part of the Fat Cat Club, and I didn't understand it for a second, and until they elaborated what exactly that was, and it means that you have a big vaj.
Jill?
And what on earth are you watching, and who are you having?
Don't ask me. I'm not watching that stuff. That's what. As a matter of fact, wifey's a perv, not me, because she watches all that pervy stuff. I'm just, she more or less.
Not the one who looks at the video
I got
game
dragged
watch.
into that TV series.
Good Lord, how did we get here? Next thing you're gonna say is Chris is gonna get pantless.
Let's get going.
Well, anything's possible. I am gonna blame wifey, Naughty. Damn it, it's her fault. She introduced me to all this dirty, nasty talk.
You're the one who brought it up.
She's already in bed, but when I see her in the morning, I'm gonna let her know, hey, you know what? Because of you, I had to, inform everyone all the dirty language and vulgar topics and terms that I had to share with my viewers on the stream. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You did not have the shares. Single word of it.
That's what I'm gonna tell her. Woman, you need to stop. You need to cut out all that nasty crap you're watching on TV.
Right, you blame the woman in your life. Sounds like you sound just like a man.
The topic upgraded to big lady junk. Well, I mean, it's true.
Suddenly I just see a whole bunch of unsubscribers in the channel just because of this one conversation.
It's not, just like guys. Some women are bigger than others. That's all I'm saying.
I'll take care of them. Chris,
Sure.
just get in contact with Brad.
Poor innocent T.
Yeah,
Wifey
yeah,
corrupted.
yeah.
She sure did. And you know what? I think I might have talked about this in my previous streams. My wife is a perv, and all the women in her family are pervs. I thought I was bad until I got around some of her and her sisters, and the nasty things that they talk about. Yeah, I said I looked. One time we were having a cookout, and I won't divulge all the things that they were discussing. But needless to say, I said you are a bunch of filthy women. You talk about men being pigs, but let me tell you, when a group of women get together, they can be pretty damn nasty. Just saying.
Somebody clip this and send it to the wife.
Hey,
Right
she already
now.
knows. I tell her all the time. I say, you and your sisters, your family, you're all a bunch of pervs. You're a bunch of filthy women.
Lord. And see? No tyrant. I told you that he would not spawn.
Yeah. Thank God you were telling the truth.
I mean, if I had had my... If I didn't say a word, you wouldn't have even done this. You'd have forgotten Joe. She would have died.
Yeah, she would have... Like I said, I would have ended the stream and not realized it until later. Probably would have DM'd you on Discord like, fuck, Phoenix, I forgot to save Jill.
It's like, oh, I would be like, oh, I know. I just didn't say anything. How did that even happen? And how did no one in the chat say anything? And
I
I
don't
was the
know.
one to drop the bombshell.
T, you forgot to save someone again? Well, no, Rebecca, we let her die. She was the sacrifice.
She had to die, and she always will die in a one like this. She's too dangerous to be kept alive. I just can't believe you've done that twice now. How have you done it twice, let alone once?
Not too bad.
You did a fine
It's
job.
beyond me how you've done it twice.
Oh, 2:35. That was actually a shorter time than the one before.
I don't understand you. How?
Ah, what can I say? You know, shit happens. Yeah, we'll interrupt that one. That was a good stream though. That was nice. It was it went a lot smoother than expected, I will say.
Who was it last time? You forgot Chris last time, right?
Say what?
It was Chris you forgot last time, right?
Yeah, yeah. Phoenix is so dark, wants everyone dead. Oh yeah, that is his MO. If you ask anyone, hey, do you want to save this person, save that person? You're wasting your time because Phoenix is just gonna say dead, just all out dead.
Guys, you can't say a damn word because you all would have let Jill die if I didn't say a word. No one realized that he left Jill to die. You can't say a word anymore. No one can.
Alex said good junk talk. Yeah, yeah. And again,
you guys are not anymore.
I apologize, especially to Nani. Nani, if that was too much, I truly do apologize because I do like to be a gentleman. I don't like to be too vulgar. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, and if it was too much for anybody, I truly apologize.
Bitch, I cannot believe that. I'm the only reason Jill is alive. You can't say shit to me, anyone.
These junk talk distracted. That's what I'm saying. I completely. It's my fault. You can blame me. It's all right. I'll take the heat for that one.
Bitchy, I'm the only one who saved Jill. So none of you can say shit.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
everyone needs to send a thank you card to Phoenix for sure. No, you're just fine. My hubby is just as bad. Yeah, I know. You know how guys are. We get awful. We get silly with it. We truly
I'm
do.
the only innocent one here. I feel like I'm the only innocent one.
Yeah, that is true, Phoenix. You are the only innocent one. You are the one that kept it classy the entire time. You're not like, me, a filthy dog. You kept it classy.
I can slaughter an entire room, but the second you go in that direction, I'm like, no, back off.
All right. Well, that ends the stream. That was truly fun. That went a lot smoother than expected. Obviously, we had a couple hiccups along the way, but that's usually guaranteed with a stream from T. Everyone knows that. When you're watching a stream from T-Row, shit will happen. That is guaranteed. It honestly cracks me up.
I think the worst part was you opening that door.
Yeah, I know. Maybe next time when we do the knife only challenge, God only knows what kind of circus that's going to entail. So I'm looking forward to that one. But all right, well, that ends the stream. Thank you so much for everybody who came by to check it out. If you liked what you saw, if you can drop a like, I truly appreciate it. And I will catch everyone at the next one. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.